Can I live, please? Smile.
I have,
No.
I have dementia,
What?
Willow. I have dementia, Willow. Where the
No.
fuck did Spitzer get athletics? I'm confused. What?
The proficiency bonus, you chose it for your skill.
Oh, that's right.
No,
I
no,
got deception.
I have no selected. It's the one to fucking cost. Do we have like travel time or some shit?
Yeah.
So
Well,
I
Oh,
said
got
I
that.
said it's in a thread, proficiency week.
All
It's gotta be
right,
unique from
right.
Phineas.
How do we
I gotcha.
force
Gotcha.
perceptions in or proficiencies in D&D Beyond?
So you click on the not proficient part and just customize, and then add proficiency level.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw like with the fucking gray circle instead of the pink one. I was like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? What's this goofy thing?
+4 deception. Let's go.
So, any questions
Deceivers.
otherwise before we get in?
No, my dementia is quenched.
I think we're good.
Okay. So, that being said, then last time on Slug Terror.
Oh.
What a wonderful 3D animated show. Shoot slugs at people. Anyway, we had more of a dialogue session. Because how could you not have dialogue after discovering a fuck ton of drugs? Like quite a lot.
So many.
Would you rather have drugs, unlimited drugs, but no spells?
Unlimited spells and no
Spells.
drugs.
Unlimited spells, but no spells.
Oh my, shut
on.
the fuck
I'm
up.
gonna stab you multiple times.
Willow, don't look behind you.
There's a
Made you
wall
look.
behind me.
Made you look, fucking idiot.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Fucking idiot, made you
because
look.
of how we're sitting.
Made
So-
you fucking look.
So, aside from that, aside from discovering the drugs on the silence and the residuum, by which you managed to carry out 50 pounds of it between the two of you, you met back up again, and decided instead of staying at the Bronze Lady, you would go to its cousin, its ugly cousin, the Bronze Bitch, to get some private rooms.
It's
so
pretty
could
if you look
talk.
at it from a certain angle, but yeah, you don't want to be seen around town with it.
I mean, yeah, if you just like tell it to stand, stay put, and then walk about 60 miles and then turn around, sure, it's beautiful. So, aside from that, there was some discussion as to the actual discoveries within the ship itself of the Silence. Some discussion as to the sailors, the crew, having been now known to be held at Castle Mortgate, under whose guard and authority you're not quite sure yet. Aside from that, you decided that night, as dusk settled into the beginnings of twilight. I'm aware that's not how time works, but I forget about the part between dusk and twilight without saying night again. You'd go out and look for Helena. You did. You went out to look for Helena. You passed by several groups, several peoples, several opened stalls, bars, and the like, before, after going through yet another alleyway to take a shortcut, Joffrey found himself manhandled and with a knife pressed to his throat as she growled out, why the fuck have you been looking for me? And that's where we left off. Is there any questions?
Take the
Where the
dash
fuck is
action,
Spencer?
fun.
What?
I'm
That was
kidding.
two at once.
I'm kidding.
Okay, my
That's fine.
sincere question on my part: where the fuck is Spitzer in all this?
You can be with them. Like, they were just walking around. They weren't actually doing anything, so it's easy enough.
Remember, we took
Alright.
him. We took him with us. We took him with us. We were like, "Hey, Spitzer, Phineas, come along with us," and they wholeheartedly agreed.
But
That's all.
I
okay,
do
so
have
just
another question.
clarified. So Spitzer's with Joffrey and Derry.
But we
We're
are
all
all
together
together
with-
now.
Oh, we're all
Yeah,
together.
We
right?
recongregated, and then we have chosen to go out to find Helena, right?
Gotcha.
and
Gotcha.
she's gotten the jump on us as we were trying to find her to see what she was all about,
Gotcha.
which is
So,
why Joffrey has an
sorry.
interest in it.
Sorrenthus, what was the question?
I don't remember. One second.
Oh
I'll
my
grab
God.
mic. What?
He's sorting out his microphone. It's fine.
Give me.
God
Take your time.
damn microphones.
Microphone. Dun dun dun.
Let's try to do some more smash cuts in this session.
No more smash cuts. They're all gone.
All right, this should be a bit better and more clear, and shouldn't probably pick up Willow, but I don't know. Willow talks really loud.
Yeah, I can hear you very clearly.
You sound
Nice.
good.
Okay, remembered it. So my question was, so Joffrey's effectively grabbed by, assumedly Helena, based on the description.
Most likely.
Yeah. Are we all effectively in front of him?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So like, there's no one behind Helena that was like.
Oh.
Okay, gotcha. Because that would be weird.
Bong sticks. Sorry. Oh,
Is
but
it
then
just
we'll jump-
Helena?
As of currently. Anyway, we'll jump right in. So, you see holding Joffrey between two rather pale, bare arms, a woman dressed in various hides and piecemeal. Terribly sorry. Taller on the taller end. Well, that doesn't say much with this party. Taller than Derry. We'll say that. In this light, in this gloom, it's kind of hard to tell anything
Short
more.
and Spicer.
Shortest one
Serentus.
here.
Exactly. She's got shaved sides to a head and brown hair pulled back into a braid, and as she kind of grips and Joffrey, you feel the blade of a dagger.
The blade of a dag.
The blade of a dagger, pressed right against your throat. She finishes the question. What do you guys want to do?
I would like to repeat myself and go,
Okay, could I
Oh dear.
potentially talk to Joffrey as Serenthus whirls around and says, Joffrey, please don't belch on anyone. And
Yeah, so
kind of turning to how this woman is gonna say, hello. Could you please let our friend go so we can talk in peace?
And why would I do that? I'm alone here. There's 5 of you.
Yes, there's 5 of us. Joffrey, please.
please don't, please, I beg.
We
Your friend retches once more. I'll paint these streets.
knives
at
my
least
throat.
let go of his throat. He has a bit of an acid reflex problem. I highly doubt you would want your
Brushing with
arms
mortality.
singed with
Ugh.
his acid.
While this
It's
is going
rather
on,
unpleasant.
If I were to mayhaps give a good old fashioned, I'm tempted to give a good old fashioned shocking grasp to the hands currently holding the daggers. Would that in any way help me get out of this grip?
No.
Damn you.
You can deal lightning damage.
Yeah, and
You'll
then I
still
get
be
gutted. I'm
grabbed.
good.
can I make a
Sorry,
perception
what was
check
it?
to see if she's actually alone?
Uh,
Or can I see if she's
any other
actually alone?
In any other capacity, I would say you can absolutely do this, but here it's going to be disadvantaged because this is off of hearing. It is really dark.
Oh, is it? Okay,
Yes,
right,
and you
because
don't have
it
dark
is
vision, so
nighttime.
disadvantage with hearing. Yeah.
Correct. Okay, that's
Okay.
that's fair. Plus 0 to the roll, disadvantage. Oh, 15.
15.
Well, the 19 and a
Um,
15.
Round her? No. Just look behind you. Maybe you hear her scuttle off into the alley. You're not quite sure. There could potentially be more people. She's a future warlord potentially, so it would make sense that she has potentially guards or at least minions.
I don't know
Not
how long
minions.
this
No,
perception
not
check,
minions.
Oh no.
I don't know how long this perception check took, but whenever I can, I would like to subtle spell detect thoughts while she's talking.
Sure.
Serenthus is going to continue speaking as he's going to say, pardon us, but you're Helena, right?
What of it?
Good. Well, I wish we would have bumped into you under different circumstances. I truly do. But I must admit, we have been looking for you, not for the reasons that you seem to think. Phineas and I personally come to you with a warning. We've heard some very upsetting news that, well, might impact your livelihood.
Real quick. If at any point she's thinking something other than what she's saying, I'll tell you, Derry. I'll let you know. But for
Yeah,
now,
whatever's good.
yeah.
Last for 1 minute.
Sorrenthus, I want you to make me a persuasion check.
I relocated.
Don't
left
get me
my dice
killed. Please don't.
table.
Please, I
One
want to
second.
live.
Don't worry, I have a
I'm
spell on
trying.
hand.
I'm
You'll be
trying
fine.
to fucking do that.
Things go
That's
south.
literally
this
what I'm
time,
trying to
it's fine.
do. 1 second.
Also, how long can one hold a prepped spell?
It's effectively a round's worth. You can I'll say you can keep re-prepping it. That's fine without expending the spell slot. But
Okay,
I
that's
would
gonna
really
be
like to prep Tasha's hideous laughter.
okay. For what scenario?
For the scenario that she goes to slit my throat.
Okay. What's the persuasion?
I'm using use of Draconic Presence to re-roll that. So that's okay, that's 15 plus stuff, which is am I not proficient? I'm not proficient in persuasion. Oh no.
Oh, no.
That's gonna be
18 total, right?
no.
15 plus 3?
Yeah, no, sorry, apologies. My math is bad. Yeah, that's
So
gonna be
as
18.
you say this and kind of lift your hands placatingly, you get the sense intrinsically, you've been around people that are up their own ass for quite a while. While she very much seems to be a proud woman, it's probably it's not like the case of like a black bear where you try and get bigger. This is like when you're interacting with a grizzly, you just play dead and
no,
hope for the
this
best.
is
Like you try and be as placating as
everyone
possible.
else affected behind something. We'd actually notice that he's kind of hunching in his shoulders and actively trying to make himself smaller.
She kind of, Joffrey, you do feel a little bit scared as she kind of gestures slightly with the hand that's holding the knife. And why did I see you two with Hanzu today?
That's the thing.
Trying to get me killed?
No, we are literally here to prevent that action. You see, yes, we did speak with Hanzu, mainly in regards to our own curiosity of the goings-on of this town, and we were told some very worrying information in terms of what he has planned. About 5 minutes into conversation, he offered us quite a bit of money to, and his words, not mine, poison you. Naturally, we are rather noble people, I would say. We did not take his money or his offer, to which he retaliated by saying that he would find someone else, already had someone in mind, and that is where Phineas and I knew that we absolutely had to find you to warn you of this danger.
I'll let your friend go, we're gonna be good.
Sorry, what was that?
I let your friend go, are we gonna be good?
Yes, though I must admit, from what I've heard, you're a rather fascinating person. I would love to talk further, if that's okay.
Joffrey, you nearly let go of the spell as she digs the knife in slightly before pulling away and just shoving you towards your group. You get off why did you get shoved forward. And with
also,
that,
if there's anyone within 30 feet of me, I should be able to see them or that they're around.
yeah, no, I know.
Okay, cool.
I've been keeping track of that. On my little piece of paper, Lunar took my pen, so I've been doing this with my fingers.
I'm sorry. Would you like your
gesturing to where
pen
they
back?
are. No, that's fine. That she raises up one fist before splaying out the fingers, and you hear soft clatters behind you as people, you hear them now, and they do come into your radius of your detect thoughts, start to I don't remember what the correct word is here, but de-ready their crossbows. She is not
Lower?
lower, not lower, because they're still keeping them raised, but like effectively the bolt isn't prepped to fucking fire now.
That's very interesting. See, I know how much force it would actually take to
yes.
load a crossbow. This is interesting decision on their part.
Hey, maybe they have another one. It's like a Minecraft hotbar. You just go along with
Sure,
crossbows.
sure.
I guess with fucking rapid fire. Best case.
So yeah, the two people behind do that and step within 30 feet of you.
Noticing that we're effectively surrounded, Sorrenthus is going to look to Helene with a bit of a smile and say, I see you are at least much smarter than Hanzu in terms of your preparations for the entire ordeal that seems to be going on.
Right. So let's put it this way. Let's put it blunt and clean. Any of you try any shit? Maybe some of you will live. Maybe all of us will die.
We're not
But at least some of you will die. Let's make that clear.
we're not here to try anything.
Give me if my trust is a little bit
Oh,
thin.
no. I completely understand your predicament right now. I'm certain that it is very worrying. I would be worried in your place. I would not trust a random stranger without good reason. But I would love, my companions and I would love to talk to you, get a better feel for the situation, because we did speak to Hans. We feel like he might have been a bit biased.
Are any else of you doing anything, or are you just letting Sorrenthus lead here?
Joffrey's retching inside of a trash can.
Spitzer is patting Joffrey's back.
Also, Phineas, you
don't
are
know
here,
what's
so if you want to...
It's
this is
alright.
Helena. This is Helena. You're in an alleyway, it's nighttime, and Helena has just released Joffrey from knife point and given back to the rest of you. Supposedly, she saw you and Sorrenthus with Hanzu today, which is why she's not feeling the most kind.
I've managed to mitigate the situation for Joffrey not getting hurt, and she seems to
Now,
relatively trust us, which I take as a win.
Yeah, I'll let Sorrenthus lead this, just because I... No.
Hanzu has no need of gods because Hanzu's a spellcaster. Spellcasters are tricksy.
Sorry, did she say he has spellcasters, or that he is a spellcaster?
He is.
Ah, I see, yes. Well,
So what is it? You've come to warn me out of the kindness of your own arts for what?
information, essentially. I happen to be a curious person, as is the rest of our bunch, and this entire situation has deeply intrigued me as someone who has a passing interest in politics and history. It's not every day that a warlord passes in such a manner and there is an immediate war for the now empty throne. Well, proverbially speaking, naturally so. And while yes, our decision to warn you was out of the goodness of our hearts, as he looks to like Aeneas with kind of a nod of like, go along with this. We have
frowns.
this.
Phineas just nods back and then looks at Helena and continues the nod.
Oh God.
He's very clearly been lost in thought all day. So he's just nodding.
Understandable.
Faint sounds of
Oh, God.
Joffrey in the background.
Faint Joffrey sounds in the background.
Also,
She could
patting.
never
As
kill
Spitzer tries to calm him.
me.
It's fine. You're no longer in
So
such
this
a
kind of
situation.
looks all of this over and says,
Time to
but
relax.
there is.
See, so sorry, real quick, don't mean to cut you off, but Joffrey, as you say this and like Spicer's trying to comfort you, you hear the slight pulling back of a smaller sounding crossbow from one of the two people behind.
What? Because Joffrey's bawling.
Yes, you're scaring them.
much.
As Saranthus kind
Oh,
of looks all
burning
that
that
over,
trash can.
looks back to Helena and says,
Oh yeah, the trash
"But
can's melting
yes,
right
there
now.
is the
Oh dear. I suppose we should call this the elephant's foot.
Why do you? Okay, I'm really sorry, Saranthus. I need to
No, it's
nail
fine.
this right now. Why do you think like their metal production is so high they have trash cans?
It's really not. It's probably made of wood.
Sorry, it's
It's a
just can
bin,
is
you
what
know.
gets me a little bit.
Garbage disposal
Sorry,
container.
guys, it's made out of renewable plastics.
True.
Carry
It's
on,
canon.
Mr.
We'll
At
just
a
said it.
time.
Saranthus, in response to you.
Can I finish my thought?
Oh yeah, sorry.
As Saranthus concludes, but yes, there is the underlying motivation of curiosity and the search for more information on what's going on.
Information's plain as fucking day. Vangeir tried to stop a ship. Vangeir got stabbed.
Oh, yes, I know that part.
Did Vangeir try to stop the ship?
Apparently he...
Do we know why Vangeir tried to stop the ship?
But what do you...
We
Hold on,
do.
what do
We
you
did
mean?
talk
Is it
about
Over the
that.
starfish
table,
ship?
we do.
Earth ship? Okay.
Vangeir tried to stop the ship. Vangeir got stabbed.
Oh, yeah,
Why?
okay, I remembered now. Sorry, apologies.
Out of
Saranthus nods
character,
and
why
says,
did Vangeir try to stop the ship? Because it
Over the
was...
table, there was a shit ton of drugs and residuum on the ship.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he figured it out and he tried to do something. We don't know what exactly
And don't
he tried
we
to
have
do.
their drugs and residuum now?
We have the residuum.
Yeah, we
The
got
drugs
residual.
are safely on the ship.
Okay.
So, Saranthus. More information.
but, well, yes, we know that whole part of him, meeting a rather, grisly end. But, what I was more curious is what the hell's is going on right now. With all due respect, I think you would make a fine candidate, but Hanzu framed you as worse than devil in terms of your practices and, quite a few
Frankly,
other things.
Right. Fine. Dave, Phil, you can lower them. They do lower the crossbows behind you.
Saranthus is going to turn to the two and kind of nod a thank you.
Dave and
As you
Phil.
nod, Dave and Phil, as you nod, as you nod, one of them kind of like nods slightly, then looks confused at himself for doing it. The whole trick of like when you talk to someone, just like keep talking to them and put something in their hands and they'll take it willingly. Anyway. After Vangeir got stabbed, some of Hanzu's fanatics decided to arrest the crew and hold them up at the castle. Since then, Hanzu is portrayed as a man of the people, and most likely will have an easier time of being ruler, until, of course, he gets fucked because of it, because Hanzu, while being personable, is a fair weather leader.
Oh,
Once
what
the storm
leader?
comes
I
in,
didn't
he'll
hear.
go fair weather.
Hmm.
Fair weather friend, right?
Yeah,
So
no,
once the shit gets hard,
I
he's gonna
didn't
go.
hear the word.
Now, I'm guessing he made you an offer as to kill me in some way.
Yes, I did say that. Yeah, he specifically
I have the
requested you be
don't have the
poisoned.
greatest of hearing. She doesn't say that. I'll make you a similar offer.
This one I might
Yeah, I told
consider.
you, but Bethesda quest.
Oh, and which would that be?
Oh, are you alright, ma'am?
Don't worry, I
see
have
it.
him. Just don't,
Hanzu will immediately be supplanted. He'll be challenged and leave. And if you're here out of the goodness of your hearts, leading rulership now to someone who has control of a militia is the likelier prospect for everyone else living. Of course, I'm aware that while maybe one or two of you are here for that, most of you are probably here for money. Maybe spies from another
Oh,
town.
just to make it
Oh.
so that there's no miscommunication. Us telling you that Hanzo seems to have a current prospect of putting a hit on your head, it was made out of the goodness of our hearts. We are here as travelers.
Gary frowns.
Right. Travelers to an icy hellhole.
Mhm.
Nonetheless, regardless of just goodness of your hearts, you want to kill Hanzu? I'd wager that some of you, if not the majority of you, have an issue with curiosity. I'll let you have the prisoners. And on top of that, we did take some items off of them that seem to be of interest to people who cast spells. Some books.
Spicer
could
does
that
the rock
possibly
eyebrow
be?
raise.
So, you kill Hanzu for me. I'll let you have the prisoners. I don't really care. You can take the ship. I don't give a shit. And you can have these items.
Do you have a preference in what way you would like disposed of him?
Unlike Hanzo, I'm not a picky bitch. As long as he's dead by nightfall tomorrow, I don't care.
I'm a very good shot, so I'm not too worried. I have my own sort of.
Serenthus frowns at that.
Is there a disagreement that I'm a very good shot?
Serenthus does say this with a smile.
Yes,
Before
I'm
they
surprised.
close.
See, Joffrey, the issue there is when you say come, echoes around the alleyway.
Serenthus does turn to Phineas and say, bit of understandable, reasonable skepticism, but nothing more than that. He is smiling as he says that.
You offend me, Serenthus.
So,
Yeah, he's smiling back.
So, let's put it blunt. Kill Hanzu by midnight tomorrow. You can get your items and prisoners. Kill Hanzu any time after that. You can just have the prisoners.
Well, then, sounds like a fair arrangement, but, well,
A little bit picky after all.
I mean, not so much. I was more
Call
so
it incentive, not pickiness.
wondering if you could potentially give us any tips. Clearly, you've known him longer than we have, for the obvious reasons of us having basically just arrived here.
Yeah, Spicer's gonna actually walk up and just say, "You said Hanzo was a spellcaster, correct?
Yes.
At this, Joffrey's head
Do you know-
perks up.
Go
Do you
back
know
in
if
your
he's susceptible to silence? Does he use any spells of book? And like, I assume he does. I'm just making
Do
sure.
I look
given-
like a woman that knows the intricacies of spellcasting?
It's worth asking.
What
Hanzu is in Castle Mortgain, where he's been since Vangeir got offed. Presumably, he makes the Watchtower his home. Aside from that, don't know fuck all.
you said he's not the fan
Fair
of
enough.
militia or guards, is he?
Why need guards when you have fanatical townspeople?
So that place is guarded.
Yep.
Do you know by how many?
Hell. Maybe 90? 90, 80? 90, 80. Presumably cut that number down by 20 because of sleep. And you have them dispersed all over the castle.
Oh, that's not too bad. He does have a bit of a look of hesitation on his face.
A lot of XP. I'm saying.
That's
Unfortunately,
almost
this is
as
not that
much
game.
as 400
Unfortunately, that
rats.
means
Grinder,
nothing.
grinder, mob grinder.
and put them all in the
That's
soup.
all I know. I don't know anymore. If you want to stake it out, by all means. If you want to take one of mine with you to help you, fine. Don't care. I want him gone. And I think it's needless to say, backstab me. You won't leave this town alive.
Serenthus gives her a more or less genuine looking smile as he puts a hand on his heart, raises one, and says, "Wouldn't dream of it."
Persuasion or deception check. Please tell me which one you're doing.
Deception.
Oh,
Disgrace.
babe.
Yeah.
Disgrace.
That's gonna be 17 total. Uh-oh.
Yeah, she kind of like just sure. That raises her right hand and does the same similar splayed out motion. And you hear like slight scratchings of metal, maybe wood clattering on stones, as from the rooftops around you, now silhouetted by the moon, you see standing up about 20 different figures.
Huh.
I'm gonna Serenthus kind of looking at all these people, and then is gonna turn back to Clint and say, "I will agree with what you said. No, you don't strike me as someone who potentially knows the intricacies of magic, but you seem to have a tactical mind. Would you reckon it is better for us to deal with Hazu in the keep, or wait for him to go about?"
Problem with fanatics, zealots, is that if you give them a scenario where someone else could be at fault, then everything turns to chaos. You kill them out in the town, they'll run door to door and slaughter anyone who says they didn't do it. You let loose the prisoners, or at least make it look like there's been a prison break. Assume it was one of them. After that, I don't give a shit.
So, I'm guessing you would prefer if as little townsfolk as possible got hurt in this.
Kinda hard to rule over a city of ashes, mate.
Goes
Fair
hard.
point.
Just kill a few.
Crow just nods.
Let's go kill 90 of them.
Goddamn one horse town.
I'm gonna turn to the two crossbow guys that have been standing behind us and say, point to one of them and say, "Dave, right?
No.
Phil."
That's Phil.
Yeah.
Should we had Philip? It's Philip.
So what are
Could be
you good at,
Philium.
Phil?
Philatides.
Are you also right? Is it Phil or Philium?
One of us
No,
is always Phil.
it's-
One of us is always Dave.
It's Phil. It's short for filicide, alright?
One of us is
Yeah,
Phil,
Phil.
one of us is always Dave.
Understood.
One of us always lies, one of us always tells the truth, and one of us is Dave, and one of us is Phil.
Are we not good at this? His name is fucking Philicide?
It was one time.
Philatides, exactly.
Sorry, what did you ask, Phil?
Yes.
I
Sorry.
don't remember.
That's
It's
not
fine.
You
Phil.
good at,
That's
right?
Sorry.
Julius.
It's what are you good at?
Hey,
Phil
what
looks
if you
at
to
and
fill
it's
us
like,
in?
Alright. Not good at whatever you're about to ask. Stealthing's not my thing.
Breaking and entering?
Breaking people.
Alright. Keeping watch, keeping an eye and ear out for things?
No.
So crossbow and breaking people. Is that it?
Effectively.
Effectively? I'm gonna turn to, assumedly Dave, I'm not sure anymore. See. So what's Dave short for?
Everything.
Dave.
Lovely. And what are you good at?
Everything he's not.
Long list.
Oh, these fucking guys. And yet you both seem to be using crossbows.
I said I was good at crossbows, mate.
I'm gonna tell Helena this and be like,
They're not the smartest.
but you are their commander.
Do you want someone to come with you to the castle?
Well, we're trying to figure out if it's worth for them to come with us or if it's going to be a needless death.
I don't think we need any additional help. I think we're good here.
No,
I
so
think
quite
we'll be
capable.
good.
We're quite
Mm.
capable, but the extra help will be quite
Them
nice.
All right. If you can
Extra
take the
help.
castle as you please, but if you want to go through sewer way, I can lend you someone who can blow out the front gate of the sewers.
Oh, there's a way through the sewers there?
Yep.
Oh. Well, as he turns to the others, I think that simplifies our task at hand quite drastically then.
Sewer.
No need to scale walls.
Careful of what you find down there, though.
Oh?
Vangia had a thing for, escorts.
Oh dear.
Sick.
But the sewers, so...
I feel like we should scout this place
Yeah.
out first a
I
little
just
bit.
like blinks at her. Very clearly not
Yeah, had-
understanding what the fuck she's
Kind of,
insinuating.
as you blink, she goes to explain. Yeah. Sewers. Yeah, the partner.
Is that partner still in the sewers?
No. Jumped off a tower.
Then how does that relate to the sewers? Okay, you have someone that can allow us access to the sewers, and there's a way through there to the keep, correct?
Yes.
Lovely. I suppose we're going to take that, because assumedly there's less people keeping watch in that area.
Oh, Bronze Lady, right?
Yes.
Are you doing it tonight or tomorrow?
I'm gonna kind of like turn to the others to look like what are we doing?
Tomorrow. Tomorrow would be absolutely wonderful. Doing it tonight, would be maybe a strain on. I have no second level spells.
Yes.
Be tomorrow.
Myself in Brazil.
All right, I'll send them your way tomorrow. Have a good night. When she turns to leave.
Could I insight check that good night?
Stay.
That sounded
You
very.
don't need to inside check
He
it.
actually
She's
wants
very
us to have a
clearly
bad night.
Oh.
effectively, yes.
Me telling the teacher bad morning.
No. Stay
She
safe.
said she wanted us to have a 10 out of 10 night, but she really wanted us to have a 4 out of 10.
Oh my
Why
god.
4 specifically? There's so. That's
Honestly,
such
it might be looking like a
It's like a
3.5.
I mean, I'm
actually.
assuming she's not the
No,
worst
no,
person
no.
in the world.
No, given that voice tone was more like free.
So, do you head off to your room? Your room in the Bronze Lady.
Totes and goats.
The fuck did you just say?
Can we
said
feed him
totes
to a
and goats.
Tarrasque now?
What did you just call me?
I don't think there's any Tarrasques there.
You can make one.
Just send it. Then why would we just send a Tarrasque? Why don't we have a spell of Tarrasque summoning? Just drop one on this
Trask
man's
appears
head.
long enough
which-
to eat dairy and then vanishes.
Yeah,
It's
like
crazy as
it's
shit.
a Power Rangers thing where we all combine into a Trask.
Called the derelict devourer.
As you get back to the Bronze Lady after standing there, like, that went surprisingly well considering it started with a hostage scenario. What do you guys want to do when you get back to the Bronze Lady? Anything you want to
Joffrey-
do? Say,
Joffrey would like to look around immediately and make sure nobody's fucking listening in on us.
sure.
Or
Sorry, I forgot you wanted like a response to that. No, no one's listening.
I'm more so worried about the fact that apparently the owner of the bronze bitch might just like try to climb into our window. So Serenthus is, at least until he actually goes to bed, is standing by the window, occasionally looking over to send a very clear message of, if anyone climbs in here, I am going to punch you in the face.
Oh, Phineas just like takes a
I
piece
don't
of
remember.
wood
Are you in the
and
third
pulls
or
it
second
sideways.
story?
Second.
I think we went up the
Right, okay,
stairs,
good.
so at least a second.
We went up the stairs once.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you guys want to do?
So, now
That
what
went
is
well.
the actual plan?
I assume we're just going along with the job.
Rather
Right.
quietly.
I'm not one to trust a person who has put blades to my throat. I
I mean, to be fair, I do suspect multiple people have already tried to come and kill her on what's his face's behalf. So it is a reasonable assumption to take a hostage and bargain from there.
Especially when she was actively had a mark out for her. So, apologies that it had to be you, but it was most likely going to be someone, and it wasn't going to be me.
Not gonna be me. I'm quite too big for that.
But are we actually going to risk this? I mean, we have very little reason to actually go through with it. Sure.
Anzu relies on his words, does he not? I've seen spellcasters mutter arcane stuff for the actual casting, and he
Indeed.
seems to be quite a bit of a people person in terms of his, well, sermons, for lack of a better word. Why not break his jaw?
Better yet,
Um,
I have a spell on hand. I could silence him quite easily, one could say.
Oh, so
How long would it last for?
we're really doing this?
10
Okay.
minutes?
Sorry, real quick, Spicer,
10
do you
minutes is
actually
plenty of time.
chuckle when you say that?
Yes,
Have a spell for him.
I'm
I
making
could silence him.
It's the name of the spell.
Oh.
Therefore, I could silence him fairly easily.
I could arms of Adar him fairly easily. Ooh.
Yeah.
Marcus kind of just blinks at them and says, "Oh, so through magic, yes?
Yes.
Would this be, well, long-lasting? Or is this a spell that carves out his..."
Are you trying to be
It's
coy
10
about the silence spell?
Yes.
It's a
Oh.
useful incantation, but it's not an inescapable one.
That's
For
when
10
one of us
minutes,
keeps him
Spicer
there.
can-
That's
yeah,
when
for
someone
10
keeps
minutes,
him
Spicer
there.
can go
But
up
what
to
if he's also
Spicer.
secretly really buff?
I don't think that
I don't-
you're understanding what I'm suggesting. I'm suggesting that we do deal with him. We break his jaw to ensure that he cannot truly, well, promote his ideas, so that he, because yes, I do not think that someone like that should be in charge.
Did
think
outright
it's-
say kill him,
I'm
mind
aware.
you. I do want to say
think
this. I do like to imagine that Spicer's effectively saying, let's go up to him and just put a finger on his lips for 10 minutes. That'll shut him up.
And
I'm suggesting is that when we go to fucking jump him, I silence him so he can't misty step away or some shit. Because he's a spellcaster. He literally said so.
I mean, if we do choose to go about it during a bit of busier time in the streets, or especially at nighttime where there's a bit less
have any of
people
you
around.
ever, okay, I don't, once again, I don't think you understand what I'm suggesting, really. I'm not just suggesting to break his jaw so that when we're dealing with him, we can't,
Oh, no, I'm
you know...
suggesting kill him.
Phineas, would
You
you
don't-
like me to allow me to finish my thought?
Apologies.
Much obliged. That being said, this entire situation is kind of fucked. To be completely fair, I don't trust either of them to do a good job running this place.
And so, what do you want to do? Do
No.
you want to rule it
Well-
yourself?
What? No.
That's what I thought.
I don't like being in charge. That's a lot of responsibility.
I really think
That
that's
aside-
an option anyway.
And thus we side of the lesser evil.
Yes, that... Which is the lesser evil? The paranoid maniac of a potential warlord who is probably going to outright murder detractors, or the zealous fanatic potential warlord who isn't going to murder anyone directly but is actively going to command others to do so. Pick your poison.
I think it's important to remember that this isn't a choice we even have to make.
I was
We
about to
weren't
say,
as
hey,
Sent here to.
information about these two.
Yes.
Done.
Our
don't we
job
just let
is, besides the
find each
granaries,
other?
is effectively done.
I'd still like to interview the crew at some point to really get confirmation, but yeah, we can just
Yes, and the crew are kept in the keep. We would have to go there to do that.
I'm suggesting we don't, but we don't have to go so far as to like plan an elaborate assassination or anything like that.
Or even do.
Or do the plan that we would plan if we had to plan.
What?
Sure thing.
What?
Would
We are
you?
even really considering it. Why do we need to help them with their political ambitions? Let them sort it out themselves. We're here for our job, and we're going to get
They
it
both
done.
seem like assholes.
They are. It takes one to know
Oh,
one,
yes.
and
You guys didn't interact with the Hanzu. He's a cockface and a half. Truly.
This
I
town is going to tear itself apart if we just continue to let them run rampant. And gods know for how long that's going to go on.
Precisely.
again, why do we care though? Okay, they'll tear the town apart. We'll be long gone.
We're just 5 dudes. Someone's gonna tear this place apart, and
Oh, we
Do I
get
need
rid
to
of one
remind
of.
all of you with our talk with the Crow Speaker in terms of our apparent further goal of preventing the whole thing with the final aspect of pain? We are 5 dudes, absolutely.
But yes, if we prevent this, then that would supposedly help it out, I guess.
I believe that
don't really
my
know.
second, and I fortunately was not allowed to get to my second point of my suggestion. My second point is to effectively render Helena as well not a suitable warlord.
we break
Render
one
her
Not
strong.
kill her, because I doubt that her supporters would be a fan of that, but show her for being the paranoid maniac that she is. Disable her from having any trust or communication with her people here.
Okay,
Something
so
tells me
what you're
I'm not
proposing
suggesting dealing.
is a power vacuum now.
I feel like these seem to be the only two, well, really problematic, so to speak, figures that are also happen to be the most powerful, which is why this entire thing is happening. I'm thinking that if we clear this situation out, it would create room for someone more suitable to potentially rise up to take care of the town.
There's no
I
good people in politics.
That is
I
quite the
feel if
bold
such a
assumption.
person existed, we would have met them by now.
You'd be surprised how good of a motivator fear is when it comes to hiding.
Sure,
fair, we've only
but
been here a
you are
day.
also assuming we care about these people, offering potentially no one to come forward. And now what? Anybody can just come along and do it when we're gone?
Yes, anyone
Yeah.
who could be very much worse than even these two could come forth.
So,
Also,
what was that, Sorrenthes, you wanted to ask?
Because I believe this was reiterated to us a couple of sessions back, but effectively this entire situation is quite of the ordinary because when a warlord is killed in this way, usually it's Saitan who intervenes, and then
We
effectively.
can effectively assume that Sidon is presumably on his way over. He's got a longer journey than you guys
Yeah.
had.
But effectively, when Satan gets here, could I roll I don't know, an intelligence check of some sorts to determine what then? Like, does he choose a new warlord? What's up?
You can, yeah, I'd say your results will differ. You can do intelligence or charisma. There's different DCs for both.
Okay. I'm gonna do just general charisma.
Yeah, just check.
Performance check.
I think
No,
I'm
no,
gonna do
it's
charisma for a dirty 20.
yeah, sure. It's more so intelligence is logically trying to feel your way through it, and charisma is more so trying to understand your understanding of people and the like. Here, I treat charisma more as the people skill
Yeah,
than
which is
wisdom.
fair.
So, 20 on the charisma. Most likely, considering all you've heard so far about Satan and the various little tidbits you might have learned on your way northward or traveling around, Satan to get to the position he is in, you have to, one, have quite a bit of pride, and two, quite a bit of power. And those two go hand in hand for making a leader who can at times be on the fritz. Those stories of Sidon punching someone's head off aren't really that far-fetched. You can assume that once he gets here, it's probably going to be a case of one of two things. One, he instills a new warlord of his choosing that is much more harsher than Van Gear and stricter, which will lead to a shit ton of unrest and presumably deaths because of people striking out now that they feel like they are free from warlords. Or two, he might just raise the town. If he believes that the town is complicit in some way, or even if it just feels as if he's weaker because this happened to one of his, there's a good chance he just destroys the place.
Okay, so effectively this is a no way out situation. Gotcha. Okay, interesting. In that case, Cernth does kind of sit quietly there for a second, very clearly thinking, and is going to say, I will say this, given what I've heard in regards to Satan, maybe it is better not to get involved, because, well, think of it this way. If Satan shows up, because, and admittedly, given the deaths of a warlord are seemingly not that common, he probably is. What is he going to do? Probably just brush away both Hanzu and Helena if they're alive by that point. Then either instate a warlord that is more ruthless, probably, to actually deal with the town in a suitable manner, which is going to result in people getting hurt. Or he is going to, well, probably could just raise the entire town.
You can't dust every corner.
It is a fair
I
point.
think
No, we
I think
can't.
we take our stuff and go.
And yes, I do now think that you were right. This is starting to feel like a situation where we've already gotten a bit involved. We've dipped our toes in. If we take a full step forwards, we're going to be actually involved. Meaning if shit goes south, we will be complicit in whatever goes on.
I also would like to just add, last time we tried to help a town, I'm pretty sure Delilah's dead because we tried to help that town. I would
Delilah's
like to say that we
fine.
don't have a great track
I'm
record.
certain
She's
Delilah's
just sick.
fine. He did say she's sick of dancing fever,
she's
and
got
it does
the dancing
happen.
fever.
She's got boogie fever.
Got the measles.
She's just got a groove, you know? Got a boogie.
Yeah, but I don't know. It just seems sort of odd the way everything occurred in that order. Of we tell her the secrets, she's disappeared the next day. She
It could
seemed
have
fine.
just as easily been her
Until I'm shown actual evidence that something is wrong, I would prefer to keep my hopes up, because if she is dead, I don't know what we're going to do.
Oh, I'm the Pirate Prince of Paranoia. I will always be worst case scenario. But it is a non-zero chance that we made a mistake there. I would like to keep as many people alive on my conscience in this town as possible. We could take out one of these two, but that would just put them in, or just put the other in a position of power to take more lives. But truly, I don't think there's a right answer here other than we take ourselves out of the equation and let someone
Precisely,
more.
yes, I do
And
agree with
under
that.
the assumption.
Yes. I mean, we were the ones who sort of gave her the idea, so that's a bit of guilt that I've had. I just don't know. I feel like
I'm just hoping she's alive.
We
Sure.
are very limited in our capabilities, so I think it would be just the wisest decision for more stable, calmer hands to deal with this. Sidon might
There are
make
no
a good
stable,
decision.
calm hands here.
This is politics. No one's stable and calm here.
The hands of everyone involved here are shaky and twitchy and ready to strike out.
Okay,
do
so
want
then,
to-
so then, let's
Oh, good.
summarize. What are we doing? I want to get this idea across nice and clear, without any arguing.
Leaving.
Leaving.
Right? Leaving. Going back, we did the kind thing by warning her that she was marked by him. We got him, and he points to Jeffrey, in the blade to his throat. And us, no more righteous than we were before. We go back there, we fill our pockets, and we move on. I would like to help this town, but there's no way to do that without leaving either an incredible power vacuum or risking Sidon just coming in, like, having his own sort of power fit if he finds them both dead.
Oh yes, he's already upset with the previous warlord being murdered. He's not going to be happy if he finds the warlord candidates also dead.
Exactly.
Is there no special interest in burning their granaries on the way out? Or finishing any other
Considering
part
how
of the job?
easily she snuck up behind me, I don't want to burn a granary and then have to
He
answer her
probably has
questions.
probably has people watching that. Unless it's on the way out, I don't see why we do that.
That's more or less just petty. If we plan on leaving, we leave. We don't cause any more trouble. Unless we want to be hunted down.
Well, I do want to
We've
say
done the
that
initial questions.
we've kind of made ourselves a target already. Just
Why
by
would you leave, no?
well, yeah,
Yes,
what I'm
release right
saying
now.
is well, what I'm saying is we've gotten both their attentions. I would
Yes.
like to not leave now. That would be risky.
No,
It's always
leaving right
risky, but-
now, I would say, would only mark us as rather smart people in both of their eyes. Hanzo isn't an idiot. If he sees that, oh, we poked around, and then once we got what we needed, we just left, there's a good chance he's going to assume that our poking around led us to realizing that if we poke any deeper, we are going to get hurt, and we decided to separate from that opportunity.
Besides, but I reckon by month's end, one of them is dead anyway. So really, we only need to have to worry about the one who survives, which, frankly, my money is not on Hanzu.
Well, we spellcasters can
No.
be particularly tricky, but probably not.
I mean, bones break regardless, so
I got a sword to your throat about 45 minutes ago. I'm not too.
yes.
I was going to Tasha's hideous laughter her ass. But
I
yes,
don't
can't.
think that would have
Does
been.
that always work?
It
No.
has had
No.
great
Not.
effect in the
It
past.
has a maybe a
but-
Oh,
35%
please.
success
I'd love
rate.
to see you try
And
it
if
on
it
me.
failed, it would have. No.
I'm genuinely curious.
Okay. Why did the skeleton go to jail? Because he was bad to the bone, and I will cast Tasha's hideous laughter on Sorrenthus.
Okay, that's a wisdom
what
save,
save
right?
is that?
It is a wisdom save, DC 15. It is not terribly high.
Oh boy.
Against a monk? I
Yeah.
made this
Yep.
mistake Tuesday.
20. Dirty 20.
Do you at least laugh at the
As
joke?
he kind of just sits there with a completely, like, calm, stoic expression. As the corner of his mouth does twitch after a pause, and he says, delightful.
Proven, I believe. We need to leave. I'm just mad we paid for a week with these rooms.
Do
I'm
you
going
think
to
we
say
should get
we paid.
do you think we should get a refund?
I don't think we haven't
No,
stayed
no.
I do think that given we have, well,
been here for a day.
I don't really know how the whole spellcasting thing works, but does anyone need to rest? Because I'm ready to leave right now if everyone else is.
I am
would
too.
love
I
to
do.
rest.
I think
Preferably we could
for
leave.
our dear friend Derry, we should rest.
I mean, we can head out now. I just won't be useful in. I mean, what? Do you really think that that Helena just let us wander off? You know?
Frankly, don't give a damn. She can find
Personally, I
someone.
would hope she would have
Well-
more important things to do.
DM question. I'm looking at the map here. So we entered from Westgate, right? Right.
Yes.
Are there any particular general shops or any specific shops in this area that would have caught our eye?
Caught your eye in regards to what? Just general stores?
Mainly, effectively, I'm thinking of any shops that general stores, any that sell like poisons or herbs, anything that we could effectively say that, oh, we were going to this store in order to buy something for the job.
Um.
It's not if it's just like just a general store.
I'd say yes, but they're all closed by now.
I'm aware.
Right. So explain. Sorry. Explain to me what the plan is.
Yeah,
I'm a little bit
Infectus
scatterbrained
kind
today.
of hums a bit as he says, what we could do is leave in the morning, as early as possible. We could easily wait for an appropriate hour where most shops would be open, and then head to
How bad? Sorry.
Westgate, specifically claiming that we saw a shop there where we wanted to buy something for the job. We could easily say that the reason we have horses with us is because we don't really trust the stables here. And then, if we are questioned on that front, we leave. I don't know if they have horses, but even then they'd have to get. And horses can be decently fast.
Frankly, I don't see why we need to explain ourselves to her. She's not my mother. She's not my father. We realize we were in over our heads and we leave. Simple.
That-
We don't have to explain ourselves to her. Even if she has something to say
Helena
about
does
it.
seem like the kind of person to take that rather personally, if you know what I mean.
No, she can suck a fucking lemon for all I care.
Yes,
only
well, I
problem
would
with-
prefer
If
to
man
not
were
have
so-
Philistide or Dave put a crossbow bolt through my head for saying no to Helena's offer.
Hmm?
Simple as that.
She didn't want to say no. She wouldn't have made it an offer. She would have said, "Hey, kill this guy, or I'd kill your friend." Frankly, I.
You have no idea how negotiating of this type works, does it?
Sure.
What do you
The
think
only
would have happened if we did say, "Oh, we don't want to do that"? What do you
No.
think?
Well,
have faith.
obviously we lied. We're going to leave.
Oh.
Obviously we lied. In retrospect,
Cool. I would have lied to her face. Not to her face. She has a problem with it, and she can find someone else.
well, she had a problem with it. She might have
Anyway.
gutted me, which would have been a most unpleasant
more-
prospect.
Well, in the moment, I suppose we shouldn't put it as bluntly, as putting it bluntly would provoke hostileness, you could say.
Yes, and even I understand the usefulness of a lie every now and again.
Which is why
Yes,
I
yes.
suggested the general store idea if we are to leave in the morning.
we also invited one of them along. I don't know when they're supposed to show up.
Oh gods, we did do that, didn't
Next
we?
evening.
Yeah.
We did that next evening. Dare I remind you?
Then we have to leave in the
We
morning.
effectively have this. Yes, that's what I was suggesting.
Great.
Absolutely, yes, at first light. Or if you could sleep in the car on the way back, we could
What
leave now.
cart? We have a bunch of horses.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yes.
I'm in too many. My mind's in too many places.
I hope Horse isn't missing me too dearly.
Did you name your horse Horse?
It's better than naming it Mule, I suppose.
Is that what you did?
Oh. Phineas laughs defensively.
If he proves
tell me.
himself to be more useful than he is, he deserves a better name, but for now he is Horse.
He's carried you all the way to Adenti. He's already proven
As
himself
he
quite a lot.
was bred and designed to. Now, if he should prove himself to be exemplary, perhaps I shall give him a better name.
I don't think Absinthe was designed for anything. I think he just exists.
At the very least, give him a name like Horsey. Something. Not just
Horse sounds
horse.
demeaning.
Yes. It is to be
I
motivation.
believe that's the point.
You know he can't understand you and does not know he has a name, and that it's Horse.
Jeffrey just kind of shrugs.
I mean, you wouldn't like it if I referred to you as Dragonborn until I considered you to have sufficiently proven your worth. That would be terrible.
No,
And
it's
it's a lot.
I'm gonna make a joke.
understandable.
I'm not going to. I'm not gonna make a joke. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Just text me the joke, because I need to know.
Alright, alright.
We
If
can
I
trade.
had never introduced myself, I suppose. But I
I
did
can-
introduce myself, and you have been calling me Joffrey.
Well, maybe your horse has a name and you've just not asked him.
Can you speak horse?
Yes.
I
Then
can talk to
That would have been
lizard.
more useful before this whole conversation started.
Yes,
Well,
but it would
we
have been a
can-
lot less funny to watch you defend yourself to Serenthus.
Defend
No, but Phineas, I
myself,
do
I'm
need to know, did
absolutely
you
in the
name your
right.
horse Mule?
Mine
Phineas,
was jest. I didn't actually name my horse Mule. I haven't named him yet.
insight check.
Is it because now we're on the topic of bad names that Phineas has to take it back? It's like, ah, shit, I named it Mule. I have to take it
Another.
back.
No, I named it. I
That's,
have to
that's
find
another
the
dirty 20 for insight. Is Phineas lying? Did he fucking name his horse Mule?
Did not.
Kinda nods. Still a bit of skepticism. Right, but regardless, names can be sorted out once we get it back on the road again. And then it's back to jury, receive the payment, talk to Delilah, hoping she's okay, or just at least figure out what she's been able to find. If she's not. What?
Bless you. Sorry, a pigeon sneezed in my ear. I told you I talk to animals.
So this is gonna look out the window. Is the owner of the bronze bitch potentially there?
So right now, no.
Okay, okay. So I think it's decided, and I think in that case, if we're leaving it first light, it's best to head to bed as soon as possible so that we're well rested for the road.
Yes, Raggy.
Don't call me that.
I'm probably going to be up for a little bit, so I'm probably going to find my
fuck
way
is
to
alright.
the roof and the stars for a bit. But yes, I will find my way to bed soon.
I do think it's for the best if we stay the night in here. I do think that maybe not necessarily our room, but the overall area of the inn might be watched.
Mm.
And he is kind of like looking to Spitzer as he says this. I know how you like your stars, but
I will not tonight, don't you worry.
yes, that's thank you.
Yeah, I suppose.
Right. Well, if you hear noises from the window, remember that the owner of the bronze bitch apparently likes to occasionally try to climb into this establishment.
Again, contrary to popular opinion, apparently, I am a good shot. He won't get far.
Mm-hmm.
Phineas is smiling still.
Liar.
Santis is also smiling as he kind of just gives this very skeptical sounding as he does get in bed and is going to settle in for the night. And I'll be right back.
Honk
Do
schnoo
it.
moment.
I can't do it. My throat. I don't have
All right.
the me
With
in
that,
me
we're
right
gonna
now.
take a quick 4-5 minute break because I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be back soon.
I'll go do.
Find a way to get Phineas like active in darkness so I can use this fucking Gloomstalker ability.
Wait. Wait.
I
Oh
can
yeah.
just be invisible, and he doesn't know it yet. He just got it,
Point
so
and
I couldn't even
laugh.
use that in an
Point
argument
and
against the red
laugh
player.
at the gloom
Yeah, just
stalker.
snuff out the light and you're just fucking van. Bye bye.
So long, Gay Bowser.
That's another reason why I said it could not have been me that she had taken hostage. Because I like slightly lean sideways and I vanish in the night.
You know how, like... Maybe not. Maybe that's not applicable to multiple people in the world. Just like how some kids will, like, burn ants with magnifying glasses. Joffrey's just kind of playing around before he goes to bed with one of the residuum plates.
Oh my god.
Not like casting spells, but just kind of like doing arcade sparks every now and again. That would be worrying. It's like, hey, that we gave the kid a gun and now he's like flicking the
You're just-
barrel. He's like cocking and uncocking it. You know, like regular old Full Metal Jacket type shit.
You're just scraping the light socket with a fork. Just waiting.
Honestly, I want to just take like a fucking like 5 or like even all of them, use them with a shatter, and just be like, by God's light, I smite you, and just vaporize a fool. But I won't, because that would be dumb. Or would I? Goblin archer shooting at the party, me with 12 residuum tablets and about to cast shatter. Actually, like Dr. Manhattan. God, that'd be funny. I gotta do this to somebody. I gotta.
Grab a snack real quick as well. I'll be right back.
I should make some popcorn.
I'm going to be right back.
God damn, everybody's gone.
Hmm?
Oh, hello.
Why, hello.
I am back with my popped corn.
All of them?
I'm back with a
Me
hot
extra.
pocket.
Like, how many are we talking here? There's a lot of popcorn out there.
All of it.
At least 100.
Yummy.
Oh, that's a good amount. Yummy is a very good amount. I'm jealous. I know I turned on my fan. I can keep my heater on.
What did I miss?
Absolutely
Popcorn.
nothing except from
A
popcorn.
yummy amount of popcorn.
I got myself some cheesy jalapeno bites that I made. They've been in the fucking fryer for like much longer than I anticipated them to be because I forgot.
Whoopsie. Cursive for Gordon.
Still good though.
A lot of times I forgot, but sometimes, worst of all, I remember.
Ain't no way.
All right, I'm back. Is everyone here?
Perhaps.
I'm listening, but I'll be right back.
I am here.
Popcorn.
I'm waiting for my
Yummy.
hot pocket to cool. So I don't
All right,
fucking
so
burn my.
I'm assuming then we will be waiting just for Anya.
I think.
Perhaps.
Oh no, did they take another shower?
I swear to fucking God.
I'm hoping not.
No, I'm here. I was watching TikTok.
Good.
Who would take
Oh,
a
it's
shower
even
in the
worse.
middle of a session?
I don't want
Anya.
to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I
Picture
don't want to
this.
talk about
I
it. Can
announce
we
a
move on?
5-minute break.
Moving on.
Anya hears 15. Anya goes to take a shower. Just
getting
as
there.
I mention that, okay, if Anya's not going to come back in like a couple minutes, we're going to continue without them, they reappear.
Because I also was grabbing food and I put my food in the microwave and I hear, if Anya's not back soon, we're gonna have to go without him. And I'm like, fuck! Because I still had 3 minutes in my mind of the 15-minute break.
Mm.
I fucking took a speed shower. So I
So,
was, I was
that being
Damn.
said, then we'll jump right back in where we left off. So, you guys, just to be clear on my end, because I have been listening, but I want to be fully clear. I'm fully transparent. You guys are going to be going to sleep tonight, and then leaving first thing in the morning to Dury, or just decide when you get out of the town.
It's effectively to do it to get our payment, and then potentially meet up with Delilah. I hope she's still alive.
to
Gotcha.
probably
Okay.
go to
Hey there,
Delilah's
Delilah.
office.
Should we take watches? Is that like a thing that maybe we should do?
What?
If we're
mean, what?
expecting a guy to break in, it might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Like we have the attention of two of the most powerful individuals in the town.
That too, I
They've
guess.
both asked each other. They've both asked us to kill the other. I'm,
Yeah.
you know,
That's
call
a
me
very good idea.
paranoid, but
In that case,
If
call
you
me
want to take
paranoid as
watches,
well.
that's completely fair, and I want to make this clear. So the actual rules for long rests. So common consensus appears to be amongst most players and DMs that if you long rest in armor, you don't get anything back. That's not the case. Long resting in armor effectively means you don't get a proper night's rest. Where if you have exhaustion, it doesn't go down, and if you have spent any hit dice, you only get a quarter of it back as opposed to half. That's the downside for it. Potentially in
Yeah.
future, I might come up with something homebrew to give it a little bit more of an oomph to like choosing armor or not. But if you guys are planning on keeping watches and are worried someone's gonna break in, you're more than welcome to long rest in your armor. Just to be clear, if in future I implement any kind of change to that, I will say it first and foremost here. Don't worry.
Joffrey's in his Scrooge PJs.
Okay.
I'm more
So sleeping in his
interested.
natural armor. Because imagine not having natural armor. That makes my head.
Oh my god, wait. Is Phineas literally the only person who wears armor in this party?
I think it
Oh
is.
my
I think
god.
he is.
Cringe.
So that's a rare one for me.
Damn.
Yeah.
So
I am usually
I want to.
on
So
the gang. So
if you guys are going to be taking watches, I want to get down who is taking what watch when. Bear in mind, we have 5 people, so only 4 of you actually need to take watches. One
Joffrey
person
will
can
take
actually
first
sleep
watch.
soundly. Okay, so Joffrey on
I'll
first.
take third.
Second.
fourth.
Spitzer, Serenthis. All right, and then Derry, you get to have a full night's of sleep.
Oh, hell yeah.
I
I
assume
cast
someone.
mage armor on myself before I go to sleep.
Just, like,
How
set
long's
up
Mage
a
Armor last?
magical coffin around
Lasts for
yourself.
8 hours.
8
believe.
hours.
Is it 8 hours? It is 8 hours. Okay, yes.
An
yes,
hour.
yes.
It's 8 hours? Oh, okay.
8 hours.
Absolutely.
It's a catch at the beginning of the day, lasts the whole day thing.
Some epic gaming right there.
You just make a magical
Absolutely.
sleeping coffin for yourself.
So, I want to be clear about the layout of these rooms because what I might have said last session isn't that accurate. So effectively, because you guys have gotten what is effectively a dorm room, it's a little bit weird. It's effectively split into 2s. There is 3 beds in the first section with what appears to be like a side closet, and then there is like a doorway leading into the next section where there's 2 more beds by the window.
Why is this being
Now-
described like there's a map? Hello?
Because I need to be clear as to who's sleeping where when the bronze bitch guy comes up.
Is there a map? Can we
Um,
see it?
Now, 1 second. 1 second. So, aside from that, I want to be upfront about this. You're on the 2nd story. So he's probably going to have to climb up like a drainage pipe. And it seems to be like a certainty that he'll show up. Just being clear there. So, bear in mind, there's 2 beds by the window, and there's 3 beds in the other room. Who's sleeping where? Who's taking window beds? Let's cover that.
Joffrey wants a window bed.
I believe. Okay, I believe Serenthis also say what is window
I
bed or
believe
no?
so, yeah.
Okay, so Serenthis and Joffrey and the rest of you in the other room. It's
Yes.
also, I will say this: the reason why this is laid out so weirdly is because the beds with like the window room, it appears to be like a newer build, and you see on the actual doorway itself, where the floorboards connect, this faint, like, as you examine closely, scorch marks, as in potentially this part got burnt down. Who knows? Maybe it's by the bronze bitch, dude. So, you guys taking watches. Joffrey on first, then Spitzer, then Serenthis, then Phineas, correct?
Yeah,
Yes.
that was, to my
Yep.
knowledge, correct.
All right. So then we're gonna go here, and we're just gonna get these perception checks rolling. So Joffrey, if you wouldn't mind rolling me that, Tommy.
It's pretty fucking good. 18 plus 2 for a dirty 20.
Whoa.
30-20, absolutely. Is there anything in particular you want to do on your watch, or just kind of like sit there all cozy and then go to
He's-
sleep?
He's sitting there on the edge of his bed, and he's got one of the residuum tablets in his hands. And he's just like a kid with one of those you know those electricity balls where you like put your hand on the surface and like the lightning is attracted to your skin. It's like somewhat like that, except he'll like infuse just not like enough to cast a spell or anything, but like a little bit of arcane energy and just kind of watch arcs of energy
Yeah,
between
watch what happens.
yeah, arcs of energy between his fingers and the residuum tablet.
Oh man, what if you want to eat it like a candy bar though?
Oh.
You stick a stick in
Yummy.
this, it could be a really good ice pop. I'm just saying.
A Tide
It is
Pod.
mouth-sized. It is definitely Dragonborn
So-
mouth-sized.
Absolutely. So you spend your watch kind of just fiddling, playing about, experimenting with this residuum tablet. and eventually it does pass by uneventfully. Here and there, you do hear creaks out in the hall, but you can account that to people potentially walking past and just going to their rooms, potentially to bathrooms and the like. It's not that big a deal. But eventually, you do wake up Spitzer for his. And Spitzer, please roll me that perception check, homie. And
Straight
what do you want to
perception.
do? Just straight perception. I'll
Okay.
assume you guys have light in here and whatnot. And
Yeah, I'm mainly asking because keen smell and eagle eyes, whatnot. I assume it's just general perception, so I should.
it's
assume.
just general perception.
Okay.
General perception.
It's just a
Make
general
that
thing, you know.
Yeah, I'm keeping an ear out, eye out, maybe even a tongue out. It could be better. That's 13. Could be worse though.
13. Okay, how do you want to spend your watch, if at all?
Despite how I've been waking up, is probably just gonna actually probably just sit in the middle of the room and doing just a silent prayer to Sarensena. Probably wishing for change in this town for the better. So hopefully they don't end up a pile of ash.
Roll me a D100.
Ooh.
Oh, fun. That's my specialty. Because you see, doing 100s is when I get an 81.
Okay. Totally. Even with a 13, you finish your prayer, potentially go about other business. Passes you by. Eventually, you do wake up Sorrenthus for his.
I still have some for
Sorrenthus?
my trunk.
Unk.
Oh, fuck. Ow.
Yeah, you could break someone's neck with that. You're a fucking elephant, man.
True.
That was
Apologies.
unprecedented.
I wasn't sure how
Hey.
hard you sleep. Apologies.
I'm not that
You don't
deep
need
of
someone's
a
advice.
sleeper.
It's actually earlier. Joffrey cast Shatter on on Spitzer to wake him up, so it's totally fair.
So you pimp slap
No.
Cervantes to wake him up?
It's
It's going
freaking
to be a
double tap.
de-escalation.
Oh,
It's freaking a light tap. No, it's
This
a
my
slap
no,
down.
good.
friend.
I'm
I'm
fucking
very
with you, I'm
worried
fucking
as
with
to
you.
how I'm gonna wake up Phineas.
So,
Oh,
so
no.
Snap his neck.
Spitzer, you wake up Sorrenthus. And Sorrenthus, roll me that perception check, homie, and let me know what you're doing on your watch.
Perception. That's sorry. You infected me with that Willow, by the way.
It's Lion King,
Yeah.
man. It gets everyone.
Truly. Such a good movie.
11.
11. Absolutely. So, over
Do
the
I get to say
course
what I'm
of-
doing on my watch?
I forgot. I'm terribly sorry. What do you want to do on your watch?
So out of curiosity, what does our window like overlook?
Overlooks the back end of the street. So effectively, your actual inn is built between two streets. So you have the front street where you entered from and whatnot, and then you have this back end one. It's a little bit narrower. This looks to be more just like it could be serve as a back alley, but by and large, you see some of the horses and wagons trotting through, appears to be an actual street. And you do see, to your horror, leading past and up your window, there is a drainage pipe.
Fuck.
He kind of like is there any like actual street visible? Because if there's still somehow people at this hour milling about, he would just effectively people watch.
It's a little bit of a
Um,
foggy night. You can't really quite
For the
clearly see into
most
the
part,
alley.
just to stay awake. I mean, gets out this like thinner, like effectively almost like tapestry-esque mat. He kind of just rolls out between the two beds near the window, and he's just gonna like effectively just exercise on it, 'cause, like he's tired. He needs a way to stay awake.
Yoga.
all
It's
night.
the
unfortunate
gym
case-
bro maxing is unreal.
There's a very quiet utterance of him counting in Draconic that sounds in
It's
the
the
room.
unfortunate case of like you're effectively having to like kind of slightly hold your breath, which means that anyone that might potentially drift in and out of sleep hears this really odd like wheezing like
Oh, that's miserable.
Oh, the
Fuck.
misery.
hey, I've been there though. Like I've been exercising at night in like dorm rooms and shit, and it always is
It's
terrible.
horrible.
Yeah.
Anyway, so as you're exercising, it doesn't take particularly long until you begin to hear like something moving outside.
Wake me up.
And
wake me up, wake
you
me
do
up. I don't
hear
wanna die
start to
in my
hear
sleep.
this scuttling. And as you go like immediately move to the window, you kind of lurch backwards slightly. As outside of it is this kind of on the heavier side, bronze dragonborn who look kind of bedraggled and whatnot. The horns curve off slightly, and eyes look a little bit off-putting.
What
As
do you
you
mean
look at
off
him
putting?
and he looks at you,
He looks at me.
might have done a shot, like might have been a hit or two. A shot wouldn't be accurate here.
Is he trying to like climb into this fucking window?
You can't tell if he was trying to climb in or whatnot, but he's holding the drainage pipe and just looking into the room. And he sees you. You see him. Roll me a perception
Oh
check. Connor.
god.
See his dick? Oh no.
14.
Oh no.
Yeah.
As you look at him,
Am I
He-
near the window or am I a bit further back?
sorry, you're effectively like maybe like 5 or so feet away.
Oh.
Like yeah,
I'm gonna
you're
roll
like
something for Serenthus.
well, real
Oh,
quick
God,
before
okay,
you do anything.
Yeah.
As you're looking at him, you see that his eyes aren't focused on you. You're looking behind you. And with the 14, you
No.
just hear it, which allows you to duck as you hear the sound of metal shinking and turn and see an armed assailant behind you. I need everyone to roll
Oh
initiative.
fuck.
And
Where's the map? Where's the
please
map?
come to the roll.
Fucking
20.
knew it. Fucking
I was
There it
asshole.
is.
This
I was on the
motherfucker
roll
eating
20 a
beans.
minute ago.
So,
Dude, I was playing
here's the quick
fucking-
thing I need. I need everyone, when they get to roll 20, please place yourself in your beds. Serenthus, you're not there.
Oh.
You're
Okay.
here. Yeah.
I was gonna
Yes.
get nice and cozy and then I remembered. Oh yes, the horrors.
I was actively in the roll 20 earlier this session, being like, "Oh, we haven't used the roll 20 since like the end of August. We've been mostly RP heavy."
So,
Dude,
to
that's fighting
clarify
sands,
here,
man.
to clarify, I'm gonna get you guys to roll initiative. I'll call out like what I want and whatnot. But quick things about your conditions. Anyone that's not Serenthus is prone and unconscious. You are
Hell
not
yeah.
surprised. Not yet. Well, not yet. Sorry. This isn't a situation where you're going to be surprised because effectively that perception was high enough for you to make enough of a noise that people are starting to wake up. There's a quick thing from my knowledge, by the way. Phineas, you are wearing armor, correct?
Yes.
All right, cool. 25 to 20.
29.
1 second. I need.
no.
Hold still.
Hang on. 25.
27.
All right, Phineas with a 27, Serenthus with a 25. All right, 20 to 15.
15.
That's a 19 from Spitzer.
Spitzer and then Joffrey.
Oh, wait, no, I was looking at proficiency.
Derry would-
No, ignore me.
Oh, okay, sorry. Well, then we're just going to auto. Joffrey, what did you get?
I got a 13.
13, and Derry.
7 total.
That 18 in Dex is really not paying off,
Yeah,
is
like
it?
what the fuck
I
are you
rolled
doing?
a
What's going
3.
on with you?
Yeah,
I rolled a. I'm sleeping.
do better.
I'm
Do
snoozing.
27
I'm
while
snoozing.
Very
sleeping.
happy that I got a
cruising over
natural
here.
20. Very thematically appropriate.
So, if everyone's on the roll 20, in your little beds, we're gonna get going. At top of the round, Phineas. So Phineas, you hear this clamor from the other room, and as you go to lurch up in bed, your gear is around you. So I want to say this, because you guys do not sleep holding your gear. It is an object interaction to pick an item of your gear up. Now, bear in mind, this bows and arrows count as one item. Bear in mind, you only get one object interaction per turn, so make your choices wisely.
Can
As you lurch upwards, sorry, what's that, Joffrey?
I know it's a bit cheeky, but can we say Joffrey was clutching the residual tablet to sleep like a teddy bear?
Aww.
Now, Phineas, as you lurch upward, in your room alone, you see two armored individuals. Though as you like quickly glance down, their legs and arms extend into kind of wispy trails of smoke. Gleaming green eyes seated deep in the helms, each holding what looks like appears to be like a cruel-looking longsword. What do you want to do? You're prone, but you're no longer unconscious.
What is providing light in this room right now?
Effectively nothing. There is a small handle in the other room that makes basically this room dim light, but in your room, nothing.
Oh, I'm in darkness.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
Gloomstalker.
no.
Pop off,
Thank you.
pop off.
They can't see me.
Phineas is screaming.
I've been
Oh
waiting.
God.
Apologies. Let me quickly. I don't disbelieve you. I want to just check the feature myself so I know the wording.
It's umbral sight.
While in darkness, you're invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision to see you in that darkness. Okay, so they have disadvantage to hit you. You have advantage to hit those creatures specifically. Got it. Wonderful.
Yes.
Absolutely. What do you want to do? You're prone.
I'm gonna grab my bow and arrow and sit up so I'm no longer prone. And I'm gonna take shots at this one.
Okay, absolutely. Roll to hit.
Okay. That is a 6, but I have advantage. And that's a. What do I do this? Am I really good at this, right? That's an 11 plus 8. 19.
19. 19 absolutely hits.
Okay.
Roll for damage, homie.
Oh, shit. Can I retroactively cast Hunter's Mark first?
Nah. But you have 2 more attacks anyway. You can split up your attacks with bonus actions. That's fine.
I only have 1 more attack.
It's your first turn. You have oh right, because you're not second level yet.
Yeah,
Or
we're
fifth
fourth level.
Sorry,
Not
sorry.
yet, I can't.
I'm
We can
sorry.
leave
I'm
this
You
sorry.
already.
didn't balance this, Willow. You didn't balance this encounter with the assumption that we're 5th level, did you?
Oh,
Hello?
Willow.
So Phineas.
Okay. Then, yeah, I'm going to take that shot. I'm trying to remember. I have a Doomstalker thing for more damage in the first round. Trying to find it.
I think it's a D8 or is it D10? I think it's a
It's a
D8. Yeah, it's an extra D8.
Okay, so it is D8.
And it's only for 1 attack.
And longbow is also a D8. So I'll just roll this D8 twice.
Oh, you did roll this as a straight roll, right? Because oh no, you're not within 5 feet. I'm terribly sorry. You're fine, shoved up against the wall as you are.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're all good. Roll for
5
damage.
and 7, 12 plus 4. 12 plus 4, 16. Oh,
16. Absolutely.
and I'm going to Hunter's Mark and do it again. And that is a 2. Thank God for advantage. And that is a 12 plus 8, 30, 20. Now it is a D8 plus a D6 for Hunter's Mark. Alright, I'm not used to this whole Ranger thing yet.
Leave it.
It's a D6 for hunters, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that is a 5 plus 4 plus 4 again, I think, from dexterity. Yeah, 5, 4, and 4, 13. Another 13 damage.
Okie dokie. So, as you sit up in the bed and let loose 2 arrows into it, you impact the areas of smoke that seem to coalesce almost into an actual form, particularly between the shoulder blades and throat. And as you pierce it, it doesn't let off any sound more than just a whispered hiss. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Action, bonus action. I'm going to slide my way. I've used half my movement, which for its turn is 40, 20, so I'm getting right there.
Right there. Absolutely. If that ends your turn, that'll bring us to Sorrenthus. So Sorrenthus, as you look behind you, quickly, I feel like the bronze bitch guy's tapping on the window and pointing. Yeah, sword jacking. Or
Okay, so as Phineas is
I want to describe the dude to you
yeah,
real quick before
absolutely.
you do anything. So as you turn around and duck beneath a long blade, like a silvered steel dagger, though extending off of it in this dark crimson color. It comes out to maybe about a short sword in length. You dip underneath it, and you come face to face with what appears to be an individual dressed in crimson and robes made of like crushed velvet, a lattice of gold kind of covering their face and down, trailing to the chest, with a belt which appears to have multiple potion bottles hanging off of it. What would you like to do?
Potion bottles, you say?
Yep.
Do they have liquid in them?
They do. I mean, action to try and take one of
Oh,
them
it's
if you
an
want.
action, because I was going to argue that would it not be an object interaction to grab one?
Nope, they're
That's-
his.
Well, they're on his person. He didn't sufficiently hide them. I'm just saying. No, okay.
You can try and
No,
take one.
no, I'm have better stuff to do with my action, unfortunately. So effectively, as he rolls around, sees the guy, ducks down, lets out an absolutely horrendous shriek of shock, and still duck down is going to effectively get a high kick into his chest for 24 to hit.
24, absolutely.
Okay,
hits.
cool. Gonna make
Fuck,
this acid
24.
damage
Absolutely.
as small spikes of rust start to creep up whatever metals he has. That's gonna be a total of where's my bow? 7 acid damage for the first strike.
7 acid damage, absolutely.
How does the acid take?
Just to be
Okay.
fine.
Well, I mean, is he seem resistant to it?
Just to be fine.
Okay. In that case, flurry of blows as my bonus action. That's gonna be for a 16. Sorry, no, not 16. That's on the dice. A 23 to hit.
23, absolutely hits.
Joy, another 7 acid damage as he effectively, after letting off this kick into his chest, brings his foot down, strike into the stomach, and for the final hit, I'm assuming a 10 is gonna miss.
A 10 is indeed going to miss. What was the damage for that second hit, sorry?
Another 7 acid, so 14
Another
acid
7
in total.
acid. Absolutely.
Yeah, and he is going to stand to kind of after that he's gonna realize, okay, it's fine, it's all good, I'm not dead, and does assume a more ready stance. Yeah, that ends my turn.
Absolutely. So, at this point, you're awake, but you're all still prone.
Okay.
So, Serenthus, as you lunge out with your fist and just strike several blows to the individual, it's now their turn. As the Carmine Mage turns to where Joffrey started to lurch up in bed.
No.
Turns to where Joffrey is starting to lurch up in bed, and just points the short sword to you, Joffrey. He goes, "You are mocked," and is going to attempt to hit you with their dagger of wounding.
No.
With
It's
advantage.
Joffrey's problem.
That's going
always
to be a
is.
22 to hit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, you are going to take. I need to grab my d6s. So, you're going to take 5 points of piercing damage.
Ouch.
And at the start of your turns, you will take a d4 of necrotic damage.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The d4 increases each time you're wounded by this weapon.
Oh no.
But once you have taken that damage, you can make a con save and end the effect of all wounds on a success. Just to want to say that. So if I forget that, please remind me. As you, Joffrey, as they lunge out with the dagger and you get hit with it, you feel slightly off, and you look down.
I
and
got
see
stabbed.
No. There's stabbing, and then there's this stabbing. As you get stabbed straight between your left shoulder and pectoral, as the short sword comes ripping out, you see that it's almost beginning to fester. And I will say this. Any hit points you lose to this weapon's piercing damage can only be regained through a short or long
Oh
rest.
no.
Great, so many stipulations.
There's a bunch here. I'm sorry, but as they jerk it out of you, they are going to.
Jesus.
Oh no.
What a
They
poor.
are going. They are going
Poor
to
choice of
bonus
words.
action. They're going to bonus action Misty Step.
Oh,
And
fuck.
quickly check. Yeah, they can get there. Cool. Bonus action Misty Step to behind one of these now knights. That will end their turn and bring us to Spitzer.
Oh dear.
Please
Prone.
illuminate the space. I can't fucking see.
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one with natural dark vision.
Yeah, no, yeah, natural. Natural, but you're all
Yeah.
about that naturalism.
We have
You're
Spitzer.
purist like that. You're purist.
Hey, I
Spicer,
also
what
get
do you
I'm
dark
not.
vision.
Spitzer's cool as shit. Finny is
Anyway.
less so. Sorry, Anya.
What?
It's the truth.
Spitzer.
So then, I'm... you're 15, so I can't exactly... I'll do the next best thing. Sorry for coughing a lot. Ugh. I called in sick for a reason. So then. So. Spitzer, immediately upon getting up, is going to remain prone on the bed as he just kind of... Oh dear. And picks up his, shield from the side of his, fucking bed, because he probably put it there. And immediately is going to activate his Twilight Sanctuary as an action. So allow me to get that
Absolutely.
radius up. 15 radius. Yep. Alright, there we go. Come on.
Ugh, sorry. I had to reload my roll
Willow
20.
has to make it visible.
Oh no, I'm still in the
yeah,
process
I-
of making it. There we go.
Yeah, and I can make it visible if it's not already. 1 second.
Not yet.
Yeah, 1 sec. There you go. Should be able to
Yeah.
now.
Oh, so big.
Yeah, the area is dim light, so you should be able to see at least vaguely. And
Dim
as,
light?
So,
as my
this
bonus
is now
action,
dim light in the area. Yep, as your bonus section.
and now my bonus action, because I'm not gonna use it to do the funny thing. I'm more or less actually gonna use it for something, you know, a bit aggressive, one could say. Spitzer's, after nabbing his shield, it's going to like, how do I want to put this? I'm just thinking of flavoring for this. But long story short, Spitzer is going to be casting Spiritual Weapon. As he's within this kind of dome of like the starry night, like these beams form together into this almost starry hand, which then out of fucking nowhere just does a little flip and pulls out a goddamn warhammer as it's going to whack at.
Where is the spiritual weapon? Sorry, just to like
Right
was it
here.
being summoned? So I'll place it. Okay. You have the shark token.
We love to see it. As I'm going to take a swing at a motherfucker directly next to me, because this motherfucker's right next to me. Who are you?
Absolutely.
I am from colonial America.
Alright, I'm gonna roll to hit with that weapon of spiritual variety. That's gonna be a nasty, filthy 20.
They are going to cast shield.
Oh, no.
That's
So
your
as you
reaction.
lunge, as the Warhammer of Starlight lunge, yeah, it is a reaction. As the Warhammer of Starlight lunges out, they bring up the blade behind them, and you watch as just a gout of what appears to be actual blood seeps up and covers them from the attack. Is there anything else you would like to do? Would you like to get out of
Yes,
bed,
I'm getting
maybe?
up. I am getting up, given I used your fucking reaction. I'm gonna use half my movement and get up, and... How do I want to do this? Can I actually, wait, no.
You can move for your spiritual weapon space.
Yes, I know, but bro is right here. You know what, I have nothing going up. I want to be at least next to someone. I'm not right next to this man. So you know what? Fine. I'll go over here, even if it provokes, from bro here.
It will. So he'll take the attack of opportunity on you.
I do not care.
That is going to be a 16 to hit.
That's a miss. As Spicer brings up
Absolutely.
his shield to block it.
Absolutely. As the sword lunges out, the shield comes up, and you take your step by Phineas. Does that end your turn?
Indeed, the spiders just go look to Phineas and say, "Since when were they here?"
And can I get the deets on that temporary hit points?
That's
is
not
that
yet.
happening
It's
yet?
not an
Later.
activation.
Uh,
Yeah, this is reworked Twilight Sanctuary. Sorry, bud.
oh, okay.
So, with that, then that'll bring us to the Carmine Knight, the blue one, who's going to step over to Phineas, and is going to make his attack. First hit. That is going to be a 18 to hit.
Yes.
Phineas.
Anya
He's
went to go
fucking
take a shower.
dead.
I shall
Literally showering.
check their sheet. It's fine.
Showering on main.
18 to hit. That does hit because there are 16 armor
Yeah,
class.
Sorry,
well, that's
I
with
was
armor,
muted. I was
correct?
muted. I've been talking. Call. Yeah, that hits. This thing, Spicer's thing is full of dim light, huh?
Yeah, I was
So I'm
thinking
not
of you. Don't
invisible
worry. I was
anymore,
thinking
huh?
of you. Don't worry, Phineas.
Are
I was
you?
thinking of you, but thing is, there he doesn't
Alright,
have
alright.
anything. So,
Yo.
yeah.
So that is slashing and 2 points of necrotic for the first attack. And they are going to lunge for Spicer with the next one.
You said how much damage?
7 points of slashing and 2 points of necrotic. And for Spicer, that is a 19 to hit.
That does in fact hit this time.
Okay. To you, my man, that is going to be max for the slashing, 10 points of slashing and 1 point of necrotic, so 11 damage total. As they lunge out with the sword, and you watch as, even with no legs, just lunge forwards and bring the sword down, cleaving with one arm before striking over towards Spicer. That's going to end their turn. because
Owie,
there's
I'm gonna use
nowhere
my
else they
reaction to
really
reduce
wanna be.
that. Remember, we changed it a bit. So, let me roll that. That's going to be reduced by 5, so what would be told that?
6.
And that'll bring us
6.
to
Got it.
Joffrey's turn. So Joffrey, at the start of your turn, you take 1 point of necrotic damage.
Crippling.
And you can make me a DC 15 con save, please.
Rolling. Ooh, poggers. That's 12 plus 4 for 16.
Absolutely. The necrotic damage won't happen anymore unless you're hit again.
Okay. So as he lurches upward, he just kind of gives a bit of a as he looks down at the wound before reaching instinctually, grabbing his component pouch, and because of dim light illumination, being able to see that motherfucker, gives sort of like a hissing, angry shriek that I won't do into the microphone because that would be loud, and is going to pull out a piece of mica, or a chip of mica, and with the residuum plate that he was already holding, he is going to overhand slam his right hand on top of the residuum plate with the mica in the palm, and he is going to cast Shatter on the knight and the assassin both. And we're gonna
Draw that spear for me, homie.
Okay.
And also, if you want to stand up so you can actually see a point where you're not going to hit your allies, that's completely fine. Like, stand up and move.
That'd be so great for me.
Yeah.
That'd be so great
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely,
only,
absolutely.
It's
So-
only 10.
Shadow's larger than that,
but-
is it not?
No, it's
Oh, not
10
really.
foot
10
radius.
foot radius. That's not diameter. No, that's
Oh.
bigger.
Oh,
10 foot
20
radius is
foot.
bigger.
Oh, that is bigger. Well, I want to keep
Yeah,
it,
so
keep going diagonal.
15.
Also,
Front
I
20,
don't
so you
need
get
to
like
know
here.
where the point is. I don't need to see the point.
Oh, does it not say that? Oh, absolutely. Then. Yeah, I'll assume you want to like.
Yeah,
this
it's a
then,
point
right?
of your
It'll
choice
get both
within
of them.
range, but you don't need to see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So I'll assume you want to get like this.
That
and get
bet
both
is
of them?
getting
Absolutely.
fucked.
What's save?
It is a Constitution saving
save?
throw.
What's the DC?
15.
Okay. The knight fails, and the mage also succeeds with a 15. Sorry, I was about to say fails.
What does the residuum do to my shatter?
Oh right, fuck. Hold on. I forgot about the residual stuff.
Oh no.
Come on, give me the stats, give me the stats, give me the stats, give me the deets, give me the deets, give me the deets.
Pretty sure, by the way, that's the initiative order, but I might have fucked something up.
Give me the
I'm trying to look, homie. I can't fucking find the actual. I'm pretty sure the. Alright, let's have a look. It's just. It doesn't help me. I think with this, because there's not actually a lot for it, and I honestly I forgot to make the stats for it then. So Shatter does 3d8. If you want to use the Residuum, I'll let you do this. I'll let you, first off, cast it without a spell slot and increase its damage to 5d8. But then that Residuum tablet is fucked.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
mark that Residuum tablet off when you get the chance. So without a spell slot and increase to 5d8. And roll that damage for me.
I hope you're ready to give Crow your bed. 'Cause that's you just nuked my bed. Crow is not gonna be. He's already lenient with you. You will be sleeping on floor.
18 plus
if I have
6 is
any words to say
24
about it.
plus Poggers 8, 32 points of hold on, try and double check the damage. 32 points of motherfucking thunder damage to the knight who fails, and 16 to the mage.
Oh fuck, okay, the knight is looking mortal. The mage ain't looking so pretty either. So, as you cast it, you watch as the Residuum in your hand just glows gleaming green. It's a much louder bang than what you expect, and you can assume that every resident in the other rooms and downstairs, and potentially the fucking bronze dragonborn that's hanging on the drainage pipe, are all startled, and they take that. And you watch as the knight's form almost seems to immaterialize for a moment before forming loosely back together. Does that end your turn? Is there anything else you would like to do?
That's all I got. Does the Residuum, is it still like physically there? Did it get like turned to dust? What happened to it? Is it just like
It's physically there, but it's inert. Basically, you've now got a green slab.
okay?
So you can mark that off effectively.
Got a green etch a
Alright,
sketch.
Alright, I'll get rid of that shadow cube. Circle. And that, if that ends your turn, that'll bring us to the one night you just fucked up.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Okay.
Takes a look at Derry and is going to see
look
if he
at
can
him.
hit you. See if he can hit you
And he looks at you.
at advantage because you're prone.
Yep.
That's going to be a 16 to hit, homie.
17 armor class
Hell, there's where the dexterity comes in.
with my mage armor.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
So he's going to take his second swing on you then.
hold on.
Yeah, he gets 2 swings. That's a 23 to hit.
Okay, hold on. How much damage does this do? Give me the deets.
Don't worry. That's gonna be 7 points of slashing and 5 points of necrotic.
Oh no.
It's
So,
okay. You can
as
take
the as he lunges down with the blade, you reach up instinctively to block from it, and you hear the blades kind of clang off of your arms. Before he brings it back around with the momentum, swings it down, and stabs it into your shoulder. And from there, taking a look back toward the mage, it's going to like seemingly nod, and even being in the mortal state, is going to move upwards to get through the doorway to block off Serenthus. And Derry, that just provides attack opportunity if you want to take it with your fist.
Thank.
You know, it's funny. I'm not gonna do that. I don't think we have minimum damage, right? Is it minimum damage? I think I literally can't
It's
do
minimum
damage
damage.
with my punch.
It's minimum damage of 1.
I don't have any meaningful reactions, do I? Why not? I'll try to kick his ass on the way out.
Okay, roll a hit.
Him in the dick.
Disadvantage because you're prone.
Oh, okay, so that was an 8. Let's see what disadvantage gets me. Aw, yeah. I was, that'd be 7 total.
Absolutely. As you lunge forwards with your fist, unfortunately just pass through wisps of smoke. But that will bring us to your turn. You kind of like scramble halfway out of bed. What would you like?
Well, because I'm a cool guy, as he moved away, I went for the kick. Now, of course, I missed, but the real reason I did that was so I could use the momentum to flip myself back up onto my feet with my 18 dexterity to do that. And beds are bouncy. You can do that shit easily without like good dexterity. So I'm going to
Depends on the
stand up.
bed.
What?
Okay, you stood up.
Yeah, on the
You
bed.
stood up. Don't worry about it.
Are there like a bunch of splinters now that shit's been shattered?
Oh yeah, no, this room is fucked. You see, there's
They're
actual
like
holes that lead to chip bits of stone beneath.
Oh, stone?
Yeah, it's stone, wooden floor, stone, and then wooden ceiling below.
Or like chunks of stone lying around?
Do you want to use catapult? Is that what you're trying to ask?
Twin spell catapult. Let's fucking go.
Okay, sure. So, who are you twin spelling it on?
I am going to twin spell 2 pieces of stone and send one flying at I'm gonna send them both at Red Knight. I think I can do that. No, wait. Yes, I can.
No,
I can.
it has to be different, does it?
So catapult doesn't target people first, it targets objects.
He's twin spelling it on the objects.
Yeah. Now if you think that them both targeting the same person is jacked, then I'm totally fine with splitting that.
Object would strike a creature. Fuck.
I'm okay with either ruling. I'm just going with that.
I
With
believe
residual
the
as
object
well.
needs to I believe the object needs to have direct line of contact with the person. So like if the bed is here and the doorway's here, I guess.
It's
It
a
has a
straight
range of
line.
90 feet.
Yeah, straight line of 90 feet. I'll say sure. I'll look into the ruling later, but for now we'll go with sure. You can twin spell it on this guy.
But hold on, you
Same
could
guy,
yoink
okay.
the guy's potions using this.
No, I can't. It can't be worn or carried.
Fuck. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Piss.
I would use my
Right.
dynamite, but I'm not going to do that right now for hopefully
God.
obvious reason.
So, roll me that attack roll.
Anyway, these are attack rolls. I need
Oh, it's dex save.
it is a
Right.
dex save. And can I cast this with my residuum?
I'm just gonna say you're gonna do enough damage. You're gonna fucking kill it. No, just save it, please.
Okay, it's a save or suck, I believe. So if it misses, it
And it keeps
well,
flying.
that's a nat 1. So what do you want from me?
Critical damage.
I want to deal 3d8 damage.
No, it's 68 because you're twin spelling it. Are you not?
Well, they're two separate attacks, or spells.
No. It's
Well, it would be two separate rolls for you, I believe. If
No, it
you
wouldn't.
want to do it that way.
So the twin spell effectively means you're enforcing the same spell on different creatures, or in this case, you're splitting the spell and forcing on one person. It's just one save.
Yeah.
It's
It'd be a
the same
single
way
save.
if you were to, yeah, single save. So yeah, roll me that 68 bludgeoning damage.
Interesting. Okay. Let's see. That's 7 plus 7 plus 8 is 15. That is 22. That is 33 points of bludgeoning damage.
How do you want to do this? It was on 2 hit points. How do you want to do this?
Hail!
It's like a magic trick. First, his head's there, and then it's not there.
Nice.
Vanished.
Okay, so Serenthis, as you see the knight kind of float through, sword at the ready, kind of creeping in almost, you watch as just the head on, and the knight himself fades into nothingness.
Oh, okay. I see
A
how it
waste
is.
of damage.
So in response to this, Phineas, in front of you, the knight almost seems to get slightly taller,
Oh no.
and the sword gets both wider and longer as the green eyes glow brighter.
Oh god, it's Smo rules.
So, Darius, is there anything else you'd like to do?
Just to double check, this guy, he took his attack of opportunity against Spitzer, right?
No, he shielded.
But wasn't that one of the knights?
Blue guy took attack of opportunity. Red,
Okay.
A shielded. The mage shielded.
It's the other way
Okay.
around. The knight shielded, and A took the opportunity to.
No.
What?
No, it's the mage shielded. The knight
Yeah.
took the opportunity attack.
No,
So
the
you-
Spitzer with the spiritual weapon on his turn attacked the knight. Said what?
Let me check the AC of the knight real quick.
I
Lacey,
swear to you.
It's a
I
complete
said-
debacle.
I said the motherfucker right next to me. This man's like all the way over there.
Okay. All right. Apologies then. That's on me. I'll remember that for next time. I fucked up there, but we'll say continuity. Mage has used his reaction, so
All right.
Fair enough. All right, I will move my 15 feet. I want that sweet, juicy Twilight AoE bullshit. I would like to get out of here though, so I'm gonna let's see. Sorry, that's 5, 10, 15. That's
you
where
want
I'm
to
gonna
move
stop.
to like the right or something, so you're not in Serenthis' way.
I'm gonna have to expend you movement to get through this difficult terrain. Don't do this to me.
Is that how it goes?
Yes,
Can I just walk past someone?
you could just go here maybe or here.
Yeah, just
I'm just gonna stay here.
yeah. You also want to tuck yourself away so you're not getting. So, if that ends your turn,
My turn.
that'll bring us to top of the round, Phineas.
Okay.
And Phineas, as you start your turn, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Oh,
No, I'm not bad at these. That is a 12 plus 2, 14.
14.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you are poisoned until the start of your next turn.
oh god.
Fortnite.
The aura around the knight exudes. You just feel a creeping miasma set in.
And this knight has used his reaction, so I don't have to worry about an attack of opportunity. Right here.
Okay. As you hop back onto the demolished bed, what do you want to do?
I'm bonus action, moving my hunter's mark to this guy. And then I'm going to do that thing I'm good at and take a shot at this guy.
Okay. Roll ahead.
Natural 20.
Disadvantage though, right?
Absolutely.
Can I attack him with disadvantage?
If I was on ability checks.
Oh yeah, you are poisoned.
Okay, then I'll adjust my movement a bit. I
Yeah.
can
You're
get
poisoned
out
will
of...
start your next turn. So roll that again.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe it's 2 nat 20s.
Oh, attack rolls and ability checks. My bad.
Okay. Oh, God bless. That is a... not as good. It's a 17 plus...
It still fucking hit. Shut up.
I know, but I'm not happy about it.
Doing a D8 plus
Look at
D6 plus
me.
dex. Shut up.
D8, D6. Oh, max damage, though.
Fine.
Oh shit. Okay.
18.
So that's 18 points of damage. Wonderful.
Yeah. Maybe all is right with the world. Thank God I didn't do that on a crit.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
So, is there anything else you would like to do?
If I go here, am I out of Spicer's Twilight Aura? Trying to go back to being
No.
invisible.
No.
Fuck. Then I will
Spicer's
go.
aura is pretty much covering this whole room.
Yeah.
You can go into the other room if you want. To join the huddle pile.
Why are you leaving me?
Yes, I am.
Michael! Don't leave me here! Michael!
I just did my math, and with 30 feet, I can go here. I'm invisible.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that
Absolutely.
to. I'm not gonna do that to Spicer. I will keep my ass right here
Okay.
because I don't
uh,
need Spicer being the only target in this room.
Absolutely.
fine.
Right. We'll wait for this to rejoin, and then we'll get going. Feel free to plan your turns as need be.
I know
Over
what
in
I must
combat.
But do you have the strength to do it?
do. You fucking know it.
Oh, there we
Absolutely.
go. Hi, sorry, my
all
mic
good.
broke again. Not
All
mic,
good.
but Discord
Welcome
thing.
back.
Whenever you're ready, it's your
Why
turn.
is he in there? Where's in the wall?
Who?
What? Phineas.
I have to reload your
Oh.
120.
He's literally here.
I'm right
No, Phoenix is
Okay.
down here.
here. Unless there's another scarecrow twink named Phineas in this room.
I haven't
It
checked
ain't
the
me.
closet.
Back there is.
Yeah, run this whenever you're ready, homie.
1 second, please.
Oh, good.
Okay. Question.
What's up?
Phineas. No, sorry, not Phineas. Spitzer, actually. How do you feel about...
Yes.
Wait, hang on. Who's this?
Spiritual
That's the
weapon.
spiritual weapon.
Oh,
Dark.
perfect.
Yeah, Spicer has that.
So real quick question, because we discussed this in wild mode, I would like to know if it applies here. Does Saranthus get the extra damage, not damage, sorry, movement increase?
We're not at level 5.
Oh,
yet.
so there's a specifically level 5 feature, gotcha. Apologies. In that case, still have 40 feet of movement, so rush into the room, get over here,
Okay.
and see, you can make the breath weapon a cone.
I think you're only gonna breath. It'll be 60 degrees, not 45.
Hang
right?
on, let me check. Also, no, it's not 60 degrees, it's like 30.
You're about to get
Um,
Joffrey.
Okay, yeah, it
Just,
is.
just totally
either
Joffrey your
12
friends.
No, it's a 20-foot cone, or it is
A line.
word,
Fine.
or it's a 30-foot line.
I was under the impression that it was a 60 degree is what I meant.
Also, cones are measured from a corner. Would that get the knight and the mage?
Sure.
Maybe doing a line would be easier.
I don't really. Either way, it's
It's gonna be a
saving throw.
line.
Okay.
As this rushes in, and once more I am going to just wham my foot against the ground as this row of corroded spikes is going to be sent out, hitting both the mage and the knight. I need dex saves from both of them.
Shit, bitch, do your fucking anime attack.
Oh, yes, I'm playing a fucking monk. Let me have this.
No, it's so good. So that is a 14 from the knight and from the mage. A grand spanking total of a 16.
Both succeed.
Okey-doke.
Okay, that's gonna be 12 plus 5, 17, halved to 8. 8 acid damage to both of them.
8 acid damage to the both. Absolutely.
I took the attack action. I can make my flurry of blows now.
Yes, you
I
can.
can. Gotta keep punching this guy. I don't like him.
All right, roll a hit.
That's gonna be a 16 plus 7, so that's, I'm assuming a 23 is gonna hit.
Yep.
Cool, that's gonna be another 10 points of acid damage as, after sending out the row of spikes, that does, mind you, crash into the wall and kind of through it because the line is not interrupted by any barriers, technically.
Very well on
Um,
screen.
Yeah, and is just gonna continue the kick into this guy's gut, and that's gonna be a 25 to hit total.
It's
Oh boy, max damage for a total of 11 acid. As
Not looking good.
Yeah, Swank is gonna aim for the actual metal of the like mesh on his face. He said it was like a mesh covering. Yeah, and just punch the fuck out of him. How's he looking?
Bad.
Pretty bad, cool.
So, is that your turn?
Given that I'm assuming I can see that both Phineas and Spicer have gotten decently hurt, right?
Not decently, but hurt, yes.
Spicer's
Phineas,
been
how you
smashed a
looking?
bit. It's fine.
Phineas, how you looking?
He's dead.
Unless I took damage that I didn't know about, I'm at 32 hit points. Sorry, my mother called me.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, he is going to position himself between this guy and the fucking doorway. Make it very clear that if you try to get in here, you're gonna have to go through me, and it's not gonna be fucking pleasant.
Bro's Misty Step.
Misty steps back in.
No. Actually, realizing
You'll
he
never
misses
get by
steps,
me.
I am going to stand exactly in the doorway if that's possible.
Oh, reaction up to, yeah, okay, never mind. Smart move. So, you can stand in the doorway, but I will say he can see past
He
you.
can't
Like,
see
that's
past me. That's still gonna mean I don't have to expend any movement to beat the shit out of him my next turn.
Right, that ends your turn. As you lunge forward, send the spikes shuddering out starting from the bedpost as you leap atop it. Both of them are pierced and impaled by it. The one going for the knight rupturing out of the mouthpiece of the helm. And then you lunge forward, leap forward, put two punches into him, and step back. That will bring us to the Carmine Mage's turn, who, seeing everything happening, taking these hits, looking worse for wear, is going to select Phineas. And
What did I do?
Just
What didn't you do?
You're annoying him.
What haven't you done?
He's gonna cast. He's gonna cast Ray of Frost.
Oh, the Blue Knight?
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
No, the mage.
Oh. I've actually
20.
done nothing to this one.
Where is the 6th level Grave Domain Cleric when you need him?
Yeah, that's a nat 20. So
Oh, whoops, Laser.
Oh, Spaghetti-O.
You'll be fine. It's a cantrip.
I'm
Surely can't do that
sorry.
much damage. Surely can't do that much
that's
damage.
double to 20 points of cold damage.
Okay.
So, as you take that 20 points of cold damage to the chest as this beam of blue lurches out from the hand, seeing you now wounded, is going to, as a bonus action, throw the dagger at you.
What a bitch. I love him. A man after Joffrey's own heart.
What a
That's
nerd.
20 total to hit.
They deserve each other.
20 total to hit, Phineas.
It hits.
Okie doke. That is 4 points of piercing. And... Sorry, I dropped my dice. I don't know where it went. It's fine. I'll get another D6. It's okay. Let me just look through my bag.
If only there was
God,
some way
there's
for
never
you to have
D6s.
imposed disadvantage on these attacks.
Right. And that is 2 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Yeah, I'm mortal.
And so as you are hit, the dagger lurches out towards you and strikes you dead center midsection before being ripped out and summoned back to the hand. The mage is going to sidestep back through the spiritual weapon and exit out into the doorway and out. And that'll end his turn and brings to Spitzer. Spitzer, I need you to roll that con save, homie. Also, Phineas, your
Gladly.
poison condition's gone, by the way.
Okay.
Ah, unfortunate. That's a 5.
You're poisoned until the start of your next turn.
Perfectly fine. No, then. Bro thinks he can just fucking piss off like that?
Yeah, you probably can.
Nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
What you gonna do about it, big homie?
Spitzer is going to... Actually, let me measure movement. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna actively be a little nuisance, get in his way. I'll be able to make that.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd make opportunity attack, but frankly,
I don't think it. No, it wouldn't, because he's not had his turn yet. His reaction's not back.
Oh, you are so correct. Thank you, DM. Thank you so much.
So true, best.
So Spicer's gonna move all the way over there
Absolutely.
and stand right in front of him. Just like, not getting away that easily. As I'm gonna first and foremost use my bonus action to get my spiritual weapon over here as well. Yeah, I'm gonna slash him from behind with spiritual weapon. First things first.
Absolutely. We've got a conga line going.
I'm mad. That's 12.
Fortunately misses as the spiritual weapon lunges out, brings the blade around behind the back, and just leads it to the side, slamming into the ground. What would you like to do with your action?
Actually, wait. I don't think of it. Oh,
You have your
correct
extra
me.
D8 for one attack of your Warhammer.
Bitch,
You
I'm
wanna try and-
poisoned.
It's also been on my mind.
Bitch, I am poisoned. No, I'm aware. I'm just considering my options because I have number 5 feet of movement. I could back up a bit. I could back up a smidge, just a itty bitty bit, and then I can just do some funny stuff with guiding bolt. You know what? You know what? Fuck it. What's the worst that can happen when I guiding bolt? What's the worst that can happen? I love to laugh. Thank you. Thank you for that laugh. That's very
Are you backing
reassuring.
away, sorry?
Hmm?
Yes, he's a war mage, isn't he? He's got a fucking cast banishment on me, isn't he?
Well, did you back? I'm sorry, I had to reload my roll 20 because every time I click off of it, I come back on. The map's fucked for me.
Oh.
So if you back away, that will be an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's not casting banishment; he's stabbing you. With his dagger.
Lame.
So
Lame.
Banish your hit points.
Boo. Boo.
It's a 19 to hit.
Boo, that hits. Fucking stink.
That is 9 points of piercing.
I'm gonna use my reaction.
And
Go ahead and
6
reduce that
points of
by
necrotic.
sanctuary. Yeah, I'm reducing
And
that by
6 points of
sanctuary. That's gonna be reduced by 4, which makes it. I'm thinking of total the first one. Are sure? Wait till I hear the total of the attack before doing that shit.
It's all it's all collective. So you're reducing it by how much?
4.
It's reduced to 11 points of damage.
Okay, that's fine.
And yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Phineas, did you make those con saves for me, homie? By the way, for Hunter's Mark.
They did.
Sick. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, dude, not done. I'm just gonna nonchalantly. Because you know what? What's the worst that can happen when I cast Guiding Bolt while I'm poisoned? What could go wrong?
I think I'd go
Oh
wrong.
my god. Okay. My whole shit is fucked. Okay, you guys gonna have to give me a second while I sort out my actual
What's going on?
my little browser.
Good.
My pages ain't particularly loading in a way that is pleasing.
I would recommend simply putting roll 20 then in a separate window. That could.
Yeah. All right. So, Spitzer, you're doing Guiding Bolt?
Yep, and I'm aware I'm poisoned. I'm very aware.
Yeah.
I'm so utmost aware that I am poisoned as to where I'm gonna strangle. Because
You're gonna have to tell me what you got, because I
15. I know that's 15. I know that doesn't hit. It never hits.
15. Yes, 15 does unfortunately miss. Sorry, I'm opening another window for my roll 20.
That's fine. That's fine. Let's take a gamble. Because, you know, I'm a bit of a gambler, one could say. But you know what's gonna
Absolutely.
It's gonna come out one day.
as you
It's gonna
step
come out
back-
one day.
Yeah. As you step back, does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay, that'll bring us to the blue. Well, the blue knight, who is going to head forward, and yeah, I get directly in the middle of it. He's gonna go for a hit on Serenthus first.
Yes.
Yes, I know.
Oh my god.
That is gonna be a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. For
Yay.
now.
That is going to be 9 points of slashing
Mm-hmm.
and 6 points of necrotic.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna fuck it. He's gonna go again.
Okay.
Oh, just had this song. Jeez. I'm gonna assume that another 27 hits. So roll that damage. So that is 7 points of slashing and 8 points of necrotic.
So 15 total.
15 total. Yes, he's rolling pretty
Oh,
well.
wow. I'm at 4 hit points.
Yeah, he's rolling pretty well, but he's also not looking that hot. So, as he lunges
I don't
forward,
think I have a potion on.
and dives out with the sword, brings it to you, Serenthus, twice, striking you in individual sections, slicing upwards and down. He is gonna retreat. But first, he's gonna do something that he can only do now that Spitzer is gone.
No.
He's gonna attempt to hide as a bonus action.
Who is?
He's literally standing between in front of 2 of the perceivers of the party. We can do this. We got this.
There's
I
potential
have 14
here.
passive perception.
Any
I'm not
perceiver?
doing this.
Yeah, so Phineas, what's your passive perception? Because this is effectively going to
14.
be the DC.
That's my
So
DC.
14, and Phineas, what's yours?
24.
Yeah, he fails. So you watch as he kind of tries to merge almost with shadow and shade, but you can still clearly see the eyes, which are glowing as bright as ever, as he is believing he's successful, going to back away and provoke attack opportunity from strength.
Yeah, because Phineas
Yes,
is back
yes, please.
invisible.
Kill.
Oh, yeah,
I have to check something. Because I think I just realized something in terms of the wording, which has me a bit concerned. Hang on. So, quick question. Just for my own clarity. Breath of the Dragon says that I can do this when I take an attack action on my turn.
Yeah.
Would this apply to reaction?
Nope.
Okay. Fair.
my
I'm going to
God.
hit him with a punch. That would be terrifying.
Attack of opportunity is a melee attack. It's not
Natural fucking
Attack
20.
action. absolutely
Of,
no damage.
gonna make the. Pretty sure he was taking the acid damage. We're gonna make this acid damage. Julio, that's gonna be 9 acid double to 18.
He's mortal.
Still alive?
Barely. Similar to the one that fucking Derry overkilled.
Is he continuing backwards?
No, he's staying put.
Okay.
He effectively backed away from Serenthus, and took that attack of opportunity to the back.
Did forget I am invisible again.
Okay. So, as he takes your blow to the back as he tries to retreat, that brings to Joffrey's turn.
DM, I have a question.
Yeah.
Assuming my backpack is on the floor, if I walked over to it and pulled out another slab, would that be an object interaction?
Sure.
Thank you. It's still dark in here, right?
Yeah, you can't see shit now.
So, I still don't need to see, but Serenthus and Derry just hear from behind them as they hear something tumble to the floor as Joffrey drops the now inert slab. I'm gonna walk over to where my backpack is. I'm gonna pull out another slab. And
Gonna cast Shatter again? Is that what you
I
want
want to cast Shatter using the slab once again on... So, from where I'm standing, could I see past Serenthus and at the spiritual weapon?
You can't see. It's pitch black. It's darkness.
Well,
homie.
it's in the dim light.
Yes,
It's
the
you
doors
can
were
just see the
open,
spiritual
then
weapon. Sorry. Yeah.
it might be a creepy
Yeah.
You can
room.
just see the spiritual weapon, but what's up? What are you trying
So
to do?
I'm going to target the spiritual weapon as the origin point, assuming that it is next to an enemy.
Okay. Draw me that circle and oh my god. Property damage, guys. Come on. What's going on here?
Oh yeah, we were told to not damage property, but I feel like these are exceptional circumstances. What?
Incorrect. Incorrect thing I have done.
I don't think that's. I don't think.
Oh no.
Hey, you like my shatter line?
God.
Hook, line, and sinker.
It's got like at least 5 waves in this bitch.
That feels about right.
20 feet.
10 foot radius.
Yeah, absolutely, that is. Yep,
I
that's
need
20 feet diameter.
Mr. Mage Man to make another Constitution saving throw.
I will say this. Do you want to use the residuum for this? Because they're pretty bad.
Joffrey doesn't know that.
Oh, okay.
That's
And
fair
also,
point.
Joffrey's on a fucking power trip. If the laugh didn't give it away.
Actually, one second. I need to check if they... Do they... You're lucky they don't have dark vision. I'll say that much. Alright. So, con save.
Yes, please.
That's a natural 20 for a total of 22.
Is it the same ruling as before?
Yeah.
Okay. 8 plus 6 is 14, plus 4 is 18, plus 5 is 23, plus 8 is 31, half to 15 points of thunder damage.
15 points of thunder damage. One second, let me do math. They're on 1 hit point.
Oh, come on!
Yeah. All right. I'll say this. I'll make this clear because they're probably gonna die soon. If they had dark vision, they would have counterspelled that.
It doesn't have his reaction, so I don't think it could have anyway.
Their reaction
healing
is
attack.
their counterspell is specifically. I can't reveal the mechanics. I'm sorry.
Okay. Very no.
It's funky.
Sounds like in the
Fucking
moment DM
bullshit.
bullshit. I'm fucking around.
Mhm. No, it's not. I'm looking at the stat block right now.
Look, I'm speaking from experience. That sounds like in the moment DM bullshit.
No, it's not.
Oh, he
Do they
typed
even
it. Just
have
typed into the
reaction?
stat block.
They don't have 2 reactions. Their counterspell is just counterspell specific. It's
We have a second
Be glad.
reaction, but only when Joffrey blinks in the vicinity.
Joffrey's lucky that's not how this ruling goes because they are part of the Carmine Crown. All right, so once more the room is imploded. You know what? Fuck this. No, we're giving consequences. From this point forth, I will mark it. You have Joffrey to thank for this.
Yes, do thank me.
From this point forth,
Thank you.
this is difficult terrain.
That's
Along with this. Fuck you.
Oh no.
This is all difficult
Are
terrain
you?
now.
Are you? Wait, difficult terrain?
Yep.
Girl, boy. Joffrey, you
caused
fucker.
this.
Great. Okay, that's.
The residuum plate inert.
Okay.
So as the shatter goes off, that'll bring us to Derry's turn. Derry, do you want to maybe like save the world some trouble and like put out this maniacal dragonborn next to you?
Why?
It's not worth it.
Joffrey, that shit is worth a lot of money.
That's all you get back.
I got you. Can I
Understandable.
see
Have a
this,
nice day.
Can I see this nerd from like here or like here?
1 second. I'd say I'm gonna say you're gonna have to get past Serenthus at this point.
Okay.
It's like they're effectively the spiritual weapon. Yes, you can target through and you can see through it, but like if you're moving through this, what you're doing is like
I mean, like if I wanted to cast like
Nah,
a mind
fuck it,
sliver
I'll
on
let
this guy, could I do it
No,
through
no,
from
no.
back here?
You can do it from back there, but you will need to be behind Sarenthus. From where you are, it's just too much of an unwieldy angle.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, you need to be behind
Um,
Sarenthus, but
So I'd have to
yeah,
be like
you can
right
do
here.
it. Yes.
Can I see this knight as well? This is in
No,
darkness.
because it is darkness. Yeah, this is in darkness. You can see this guy because it's darkness.
Yes. Okay. So here's the question: do I cast Mind Sliver, or do I just try to shoot him with a firebolt? We'll give it a
Probably
shot.
Firebolt is better.
If you want my honest recommendation, I'll say this as your DM and as your friend. Do Mind Sliver. You are in darkness.
Oh, yeah.
They're in dim light, so it will be disadvantaged.
Oh
to hit.
yeah, true.
Well, I thought that dim light doesn't impose disadvantage; it's only full darkness.
No. So you are in darkness yourself. So effectively, it's stupid
If
ruling.
your target or you are in darkness,
Oh, really?
either
Okay.
Yeah.
I did
you
not know
have
that part.
disadvantage.
That is
Yep.
interesting and
So
good to know.
I will say this
Right,
as your
and yeah,
friend.
easy mind.
You Mind Sliver. Absolutely, that's intelligence save, correct?
Yes, correct. You're in intelligence DC 15 saving, please.
That's a 15 that just succeeds.
Eat my ass. All right. Well,
Nothing
Does Derry
happens.
say this? Does Derry say this?
eat my ass.
Sarenthus
Damn it.
kind of like turns to like give you a very confused look of like, what the fuck are you on about?
Yeah, and
Oh,
you know,
what you like to
there's
do?
an expected moment where he waits for like the guy to drop, and he's like, "Fuck. Never mind. And he ducks back into the corner and he's trying to
Absolutely. Take a step out. Eat my ass. Just like cast a spell. Says eat my ass. Refuse to
It's
elaborate.
not always
leaves.
elegant. I mean, he's barely elegant anyways, but you know, it's
Okay.
shut
If
up.
that ends your turn, that'll
Ends
bring
my
us back
turn.
to Phineas.
Eat my ass.
Okay.
It's where
Phineas,
one of
you're
you
up,
can do
homie.
this,
Eat
please.
every square foot of my ass.
Oh, Phineas, right at the start. Sorry, at the start of your turn. That's 4 points of necrotic damage. And I need you to make me a con save.
Okay. That is a 14 plus 2, 16.
Right. So the necrotic damage thing is gone, but I do need you to make a TC 10 con save for your spell Hunter's Mark.
10 plus 2, 11. Thank God.
Absolutely. So you have your turn ahead of you. What do you mean 9 plus 2? You would have been fine. It's fine. You're okay.
Phineas, if
Yeah.
you take out the guy here, I can get to the other guy. I have
Okay.
stuff for that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine.
What would you like to do?
Please. I don't want
I'm
Missy
going
stepping out of
to-
here. I beg.
I'm going to very quietly, since I'm invisible at this point, reach down, grab my short sword, and run it through this guy's back.
Absolutely. Roll a hit.
Please don't fuck me. Okay, 13 plus 6.
4.
19. That'll hit.
Uh-huh.
Roll for damage.
Okay, 2d6 plus 4. That is 4, 5, and 4 for 13.
How do you want to do this?
It's truly Phineas a ghost in the night at this point, so it would just be basically for Sarenthus just sees Phineas's sword go through this man and then up through the top, going basically from navel to skull. And you see, like, not even Phineas at this point, but just like a distant shadow of the Phineas that was just talking to you guys before you rested.
Absolutely. Does Phineas let out that grunt?
Yes, he does.
Okay. So, as you drive short forward, night is gone. Is there anything else you would like to do?
There we go. I'm going to step directly in Sarenthus' way.
This motherfucker.
Go here.
Why?
Motherfucker.
Okay. That ends your turn. That'll
Oh,
bring
okay. I
us
thought you were stepping
to
in my way, and I was like,
Sarenthus.
huh? Okay, cool.
I was moving.
bonus-
It was,
Okay, I'm up. Fuck
Okay,
him up.
bonus action, Step of the Wind, as
All right, mark that key point
Sorrentus
off.
takes effectively a leaping jump, well, effectively dashing, as I'm going to move to get over here. I wanna fucking get this guy. How low is he looking?
Okay.
How bad is it?
He's on
Oh.
1.
Lovely.
Fucking kill him.
That's 23 total.
Hallelujah.
That hits, right?
Roll for damage. Don't roll for
No,
damage.
no, we're rolling
not
damage.
needed.
Fuck you. 8 acid.
Swallows it. He's fine. No. How do you want to do this?
Okay, so
Yummy.
what Spitzer would see.
One of your first purposeful kills
Yep.
this campaign, I mind.
Yep. What Spitzer would see is, well, firstly, the sound of feet clattering against the broken wooden flooring of the room as Sorrentus leaps over to the guy, seems to go in for a punch, and then Spitzer would see his jaw unhinge as he's going to, as you see his teeth effectively become coated in this, like, almost mercury-like substance, as I'm going to just bite clean through the guy's neck and rip a chunk out.
Ugh, okay. So, as you rip chunk out, you watch as the foam almost begins to vibrate as it falls, before coming hazy after images coalescing into one smaller sphere, circling in on itself before exploding outwards. I need anyone within 20 feet, regardless of cover, that has access to spellcasting to make me a dexterity saving
God, that's
throw.
all of. Wait, does innate spellcasting count?
Innate spellcasting does
Thank
not count.
fuck. I am safe.
The
I
shatter
am
stratagem aids me yet
I am
again.
okay.
What save? What
I
save is
am
it?
okay.
Dex save. So this would be from Phineas and Spitzer.
Gotcha. That's not 20 for 19.
Okay, Phineas.
Idiot.
Unmute yourself.
14 for a dirty 20.
Okay, so both of you got successes. So as the small sphere explodes outwards, that is 20 points in necrotic damage reduced to 10.
I'm down.
As these, all right, as these
Owie.
seeking tendrils come out and shoot out toward the two of you. So this, you duck out of the way before noticing it didn't even go for you, over you, and you watch Phineas drop. The ball coalesces, and you hear a single whispered word of "the crown knows." Before it is gone.
That was 3 words.
That's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
That was
shut
3
up.
words.
That's where we're gonna end tonight's session. You can all level up.
Oh,
Phineas, I know you're down, so you're still on 0 hit points.
Okay, that's what I was about to ask.
Derry says to Joffrey, "Usually eat my ass, get some every time."
That's my favorite type of mind sorcerer spell is eat my ass.
oh wow,
So,
that is.
Yeah, so we're gonna go in order here. Joffrey, roll me that d6 hit dice, please. Reroll ones.
5.
5, absolutely. Phineas.
Roll a d10. I roll 5.
Absolutely. Sorrentus.
I just rolled. I got the average, effectively 5 for a total of. That brings me to 41 hit point.
Spitzer.
I rolled a 7, which brings me up to 51 hit points.
I'm at 47
Absolutely.
HP. Let's go.
And
Damn.
Derry.
All right, let's try this out. I'll eat my ass. Roll the 3.
Okay, that's average. You're mad, but that's
Not-
sorcerer
it's not-
average.
Average is
So-
4,
Not
right?
actually the surfer.
No, in D&D, the average is 4, but
Well, yeah, okay, because an average for this kind of array would be rounded up. Because
Yeah,
the
it's fine.
average is actually
It's fine.
3.5.
It's fine. You
It's
got
literally just
half.
math. Y'all
You
are
got
literally
half.
just bad at math.
Anyway.
Yes,
Shush, shush,
I'm
shush,
very
shush,
here.
shush, 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 shush. Anyway, regardless of that, so Serenthis and Phineas, please do remember your movement speed increases by 10 feet. You can't gain that benefit again from like other martial classes, but you can like gain from mobile, monks increased movement, yada 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 yada.
I'm pretty sure my already unarmored movement increases as well.
Do you want me to
It
wait
does not,
on
never mind.
preparing any spells?
You can gain 2 new spells. That's completely fine.
I mean, but do you want me to wait to click
He gets to
prepared
prepare an
on
extra
any?
one. He gets to prepare
Honestly,
one extra spell
no.
because of how wizards
Just-
prepare spells.
No, it doesn't really matter to me. So remember, you get 2 new spells to learn, and I will say this: your long rest was interrupted. So next session, once we get to dawn, we will be rolling those con saves for exhaustion.
Yippee!
Yes.
What if we
That's where we
immediately
can
went
end
back to sleep though?
You can only gain the benefits of a long rest once every 24 hours. If it's interrupted, you gotta wait another 24 hours.
Wait, is that how it works?
That
That's
can't
how
be
it
Yeah, I
works.
That
figured
can't
this
be
out
how
this
it
week
works.
too.
That's
That's the
figured
whole
that out
point
this
of
week, too.
ambushing at night. That's what the point
Hang-
is. You can't like if you get ambushed in the night, you can't just go, oh, we're gonna go sleepies and take a long rest again. Your long rest is done for 24 hours.
Which
Gotta wait.
I'm pretty sure I did that as Nixian after the Demon Warbirds. But we were going for like a week anyway, so I don't think it matters.
Yeah. But no, official ruling is effectively that. That is how that works. Yes.
It's wild.
I don't get any of my spells back.
Hold on, I'm gonna go to Jeremy
God,
Crawford's
that's
Twitter.
Oh no! Oh no! Lunar! 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 We might have another world amount moment because Spitzer gets access to sending. We might do telephone again.
I'll send you this later because you gotta go. But yeah.
you
Oh god.
might do telephone again, but this time with
Au revoir.
what's her
Good
face.
night. Have a good day.
Night night.
Boy.
Night.
Hang
Alright.
on. Okay,